know really, and you know Headz gon' tell you the truth. Be out, Mr. Info, you know what we here for. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, we coming from Coach Chase and the team at the Barclays. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, from Will scoring 100 to job be a woman. The Old Heads Podcast. Yo, let's go.
Yeah, buddy. Whoa, hey, man. Yeah, buddy. Old Heads, we are back in the basement, man. Great day to be alive. Of course, I'm your co-host, Obar, a.k.a. O'Milly, a.k.a. that dude, a.k.a. Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. Episode 166. We got a great show today lined up today. I'm going to let these brothers introduce themselves, man. We're going to go ahead and get right into it, man. 10 questions this week. Man, it's going to be a good one. 10 players, right? No matter what sport, just athletes in general, the Hall of Good, the 10 best Hall of Good players who are really, really great at their craft, but not so quite Hall of Fame players. I'm going to be interested to hear what you guys think as well as these brothers, but I'm going to let these brothers introduce themselves. We're running a little late today. Our apologies, but let's get right into it. Old Heads,
Yeah,
166.
Mr. Info, you know what it is for.
Yes, sir.
This man Hendo G, aka Fresh Loaf, aka Cutwater Chris.
The cup roll.
Not cut water. Now, of course, man, super, super sad, man. This gentleman was a big part of my teenage years, man. Just learning women and just learning how to talk to women and this and that and that whole dating scene. R.I.P. to D'Angelo, man. The brother R&B singer D'Angelo recently passed away at 51, man. Super young. I'm just out there telling brothers, man, too many young brothers are passing away at a young age. I know I'm a bigger dude, but I try to drink a lot of water, really starting to think about my own mortality and health. So if you out there, man, let's start making some healthy decisions. I actually had to talk with this brother a few months ago about eating McDonald's. He's like, man, don't eat that crap, and I haven't been eating it. I had it a few times, but for the most part, I haven't been eating McDonald's, and man, I feel a lot better, man. So man, just be conscious about, you know what I'm saying, what we put in our body, man. And, you know, we want to be on this earth as long as we can, man. And not on this earth as long as we can, but, you know, we don't want to be in the hospital out doing what we want to do. Watching football games, man, and talking sports. So just wanted to say that. RIP to D'Angelo. But if y'all first time checking us out, hit that like button, hit that share button. Don't be dusty. And we always start every episode with Hendo's Hot Take. Hendo, what's the hot take?
Man, we come such a far way with the racism amongst the sports and stuff, man. Miss Shannon, man, of the Brewers fan, man. Some real distasteful stuff happened at the Brewers game while they was getting dog walked by the Dodgers. The thing about being at games and understanding, you got to take the blows that you receiving blows. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And when your team does good, you get to rally with them. When they lose and they do bad, you also got to rally with that as well, man. With the wins come the losses. With the losses come the wins. Just because a team is losing and it happens to be your team and it's coming up doesn't just make you racist because your team is losing. Just to say racist remarks to a fellow who is the opposing fan just because he was a Mexican dude and threatening him saying that you're going to call ICE, that's just as good as calling a black dude, a nigga, or a Jewish person, or whatever they call Jewish people. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that nowadays, especially with multimedias and all this type of platforms and everything goes on. Sure, you went viral. You lost your job. You lost your you was at work for a donation foundation. You lost that job, all because you didn't know how to handle your loss as a fan and be a civilized fan. That's all what it comes down to. You can be a fan. You talk your little shit, whatever, but that's crossing line racist. And just because you losing doesn't give you the right to be racist about any type of thing. When you threaten people like stuff like that, that'd be like saying you finna get the whip for a brother. You're gonna get a reaction. It ain't gonna be a reaction you like. Now, some people might put hands on you, and some people might just record you and make you lose your job or your 401k. However you want to take it, but there's multiple ways to skin a cat. If you were shitty about the loss, you should have just said, hey, we'll get you next time. Y'all not going to beat the next team, and went on from that. But threatening people with some shit that, you know, you really can't stand by for, that's not going to float. But I will even take it a step further. And so shout out to just Wisconsin, man. because not only is she not allowed at the Brewer Stadium, she's not allowed at any Wisconsin sports. The Wisconsin, even the Packers said that she's not welcomed at none of their games. She can't buy no tickets. The Badgers said the same thing, and I assume the same thing will probably go for the Bucks. They just haven't made a public announcement. But the Packers said she's not welcome there. And this is the one time you say, hats off to the Packers and Wisconsin sports, man. That's important. Way to rally with the people like that.
Salute, man. I love that.
So,
and that is Hendo's hot take. Why do they all have the same haircut? I don't know. It's weird. Anyway,
give me the
segue.
Yeah, cuts.
Segue.
Cuts by Karen.
Black fact of the
CK.
week. And this is for actually, if we got any young ladies out there that love the program, Debbie Allen, if you guys are familiar, Felicia Rashad's sister, Debbie Allen, has been honored with her very own signature Barbie doll.
Yeah.
Some you might want to look at for your daughter for Christmas.
That's great.
Yeah. But Debbie Allen, man, if you guys don't know, I've been following Debbie Allen since a kid. She had a show called by the name of Fame, and for whatever reason, me and my aunt used to watch it all the time. And ever since then, I believe she's done choreography for the Emmys, Oscars, one of those two, if not both. But phenomenal talent, bro. Phenomenal. If you guys know who Debbie Allen is, she does it all: choreography, acting, singing. She's. I feel like she's that lost era of actresses. I was just actually talking to my wife about it. Back then, you couldn't just. I'm not saying that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B aren't talented, but back then you almost had to do everything.
Everything, multi-talented.
Yeah, when you look at shows like Sanford and Son and the Cosby Show, they would bring on these other people for maybe these other actors for maybe a episode or two, and then you go look at it, you realize, oh, this guy did jazz and he also did this and he tap dance. And back then, even if you look at Della Reese, what's the lady from 227? Jack A. You look at Jack A. All of these actresses, they had to do everything.
I think about the mother from Will Smith, the first one. She was also.
Oh my God, super.
She also did Broadway. You
bro,
know what I'm saying?
super talented.
Like
bro.
she's had a multitude of careers.
If you look at the 5 Heartbeat, Robert Townsend, the guy who plays Big Red in there.
Yeah.
He's a classical Broadway actor. Like, you had to do everything, and I think that kind of gets lost. And as far as the craft goes today, as far as acting, I think back then you really have to give those sisters and those actors.
Pam Grier's.
Yeah, Pam Grier's. They really had to. You had to be multifaceted. It couldn't just be you could just twerk and you had bars. You
Black
had
Cleopatra.
Black Cleopatra. But salute, man, Debbie Allen, her first Barbie doll. Chris is right around the corner, man, fellas. Hey, I'm giving y'all a free game, man. I think your daughters will love that Debbie Allen Barbie doll.
I love the fly on the wall of that motherfucker marketing room and shit. They pitched that shit.
Man,
we need a nigga Barbie. It's finally out of time. Finally out of time. Babies and shit.
Sports entertainment news, man. Getting right into it, man. The Chicago Bears, yeah, buddy. 25-24. Thoughts on the game, and can Chicago extend their NFL record, NFL leading 3-game winning streak right now, man? Can we extend that to 4 games this week against the Saints? And what are your thoughts on the game against the Saints?
I think sometimes it's just as simple as you need the most points to win, and we can outscore them. Throughout all the hell that can be raised during this game, the unforeseeable shit, I don't think they got enough firepower. I think we gonna put up at least 24 points. I'm not sure if they get to 24.
Oh, okay. Hendo.
I kind of really think that we on our rolling ball. I think this is the back end time to where we catch a little steam, and these are the kind of games that we're going to catch a steam on. I really don't think.
Yeah, not to cut you off. We're top 10 in the league right now. 25.2 points per game.
That's funny. I paid 24.
My fault, Hendo. Go ahead.
I think.
And I bet the other niggas average about 22, 23. A little bit under. About 18. I'm trying to tell you.
I think the thing that separates the Bears from the Saints is our consistency now. I think we're a little bit more consistent.
Right on not 18.
I think the Saints, they can show good ball. They have weapons. I just don't know if they're a complete team, where I think we're more of a complete team going forward. Some people say that this is a trap game because of the record, and I can understand that. But at the same
I'm
time,
worried about this game.
I'm not though. This isn't the trap game
Because
for me.
sometimes
The trap game
it's
for us is
about
Baltimore.
Who's gonna lose more?
They just
I think the Saints
They
are
just
gonna
beat
lose
the
more. Like we
Chiefs.
beat ourselves a little
But
bit of times. and
Don't
sit there.
don't
I
don't
think
sit
the
here.
Saints gonna do that a little bit
Don't
more
sit
this
here and give a
Beat the
lot.
Giants.
Okay, and don't sit here and give a super lot of credit to teams that are been falling off. That teams have been beaten. Yes, they're good teams, but there's been a lot of teams that haven't been playing up to their level of football. They're playing down to the opponent's level of football, and they're getting scraped. That either goes for Buffalo, who's been getting their ass scraped. That goes for Kansas City, who's been getting their ass scraped. And that shit goes for motherfucking Baltimore, who's been getting their ass
Buffalo and
scraped too.
Kansas City looking good right about now.
But they are a team right
Buffalo-
now.
Buffalo,
Tell me this though.
They just lost to who's that? They just lost.
Somebody they shouldn't have lost to. Or like that.
But they've been winning. And Kansas
Okay, but
City is coming back.
but
from
when
losing.
you lose to certain
I trust those
teams,
teams.
I do too, but to a certain point. Certain teams can get that moment right now where like a Giants team is hot.
I trust
A
you
Giants
to a
team,
point.
a Giants team is going to be even holler on that back five of the season. You understand what I'm saying? Baltimore can beat the Giants team. They can be hot on that back five, the back five games. Yes.
Without
yes.
Malik Neighbors.
Yes.
Without Danny Dimes.
the
Yes.
Saints just beat the Giants.
They did, and it was a good game. But what I'm saying is they're still a young
I don't
team.
believe in the Giants though.
But they have a rookie quarterback and then a rookie running back. They're going to win some games that they're not supposed to
I almost
win.
forgot about that. Yeah.
They're going to win some games that they're not supposed to win, and they're going to lose some games that they're not supposed to lose. And that's how I feel about the Saints. They are going to lose some games they're not supposed to lose, and they're going to win some
They're
games
gonna
they're not
lose
supposed
more
to
of
win.
those games.
But
The
they're
Giants
going to
are gonna
lose
win
more of those games, and that's what I bet on. That's what I'm going on.
This sounds crazy, but I followed that.
But the
I'm trying
Saints,
to tell you,
they're not a
that's
complete
exactly
team.
what
I think
happened.
we're a better team overall, but they have talent over there and they can do things. Just I look at them like how I would look at like the Raiders. A lot of talent not put together yet. A lot of talent just not put together yet.
Yeah,
You can win games,
Yeah.
but you also gonna probably lose more than you win because why? You probably gonna be waiting on a draft pick.
Yeah. Yo, we one of the teams that's gonna hand you that loss. I'm just saying, it's probably more of our time this weekend than theirs.
But be true.
Maybe it's some other time. Maybe it was later in the year. We had some more injuries or something, or we weren't clicking or nothing like that.
We're
We
clicking
ain't
now.
saying we in a great groove,
But we're clicking. We're getting better.
But you can see where it started. That first drive now, we holding this shit. They drawing that shit up. Man, the motherfuckers drawing that shit up. That first drive, dog, we scoring.
I feel like
That shit major nice. So I'm trying to tell you, we fumbled the bag a little bit here and there during the game,
I think
but just a little bit, because you know.
when it comes down
Caleb's
to
still missing throws too.
yep,
That's
that's
basically
going to.
what
Hey,
it is.
I will take a missed throw over a turnover, and Caleb's not doing a lot of that. And what we're doing is capitalizing somewhat off of least
We
turnovers.
leaving
Our
a lot out
defense-
there on the table. That's what we doing, and that's encouraging. You know what I'm saying? It can look bad if you expect so much, but the reality of the matter is, if you winning games by not playing your best, that has to be encouraging. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how it's not encouraging. Like, let's see.
We'll see. We will see.
taking advantage over a rookie and taking advantage over a second-year quarterback that's on an upscale. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different.
I would like to talk about something Darryl Green said. He called out the refs against the Chicago Bears, and actually said the Bears got some bad calls against them, and the game could have been worse. One, that Roma Dunze touchdown. He felt like, excuse me, that should have been a touchdown. The formation. Do you guys feel like the refs have it out for Chicago?
Man, I don't never blame the refs for nothing, man. It's talking about wins. I talk about wins. And the language needs to be different to me because, you know what I mean, I don't even like putting that in the air. That's if you leave it up to the referee, man, you ain't doing your full job to me. You know what I mean? I can't entertain. You know what I'm saying? The idea of it being me losing being somebody else's fault. It can be possible, but in all actuality, if you at your best, you know what I mean, it should be pretty hard to beat that. And I would like to give, you know what I mean, a congratulations to the other team before I down the ref. You know what I mean? If I had to explain me playing at my best and still taking the L.
Right.
You know what I mean? I give it up to the other squad.
Like that. How you feeling, though?
No, these are totally coming down to just shit fucking calls. They're just constantly costing us plays. We've had probably 2 or 3 fucking touchdowns called back this year on probably shitty ass calls. I'm talking about real bad. Like there was one last game where Loveland just hit like this, broke a move, and dude kind of played it off, and they said that it was illegal hitting or some shit like downfield, illegal blocking downfield, called him for that. We get a roughing a passer when somebody pushes one of our guys, he falls, and he just taps the fucking face mask of motherfucking, bro, I get a roughing the passer, but that motherfuckers go through that shit. Listen, I've seen a motherfucking quarterback step up into the pocket and the motherfucker do the same thing, hit the whole helmet and everything. They don't call no face mask, no roughing the passer or nothing. Roughing the passer is when motherfuckers get hit right here or below, or when I muff your whole fucking face and knock you off. If you still standing up and I brush your face mask, that's not a roughing it. Unless I'm grabbing your shit.
I'm starting to
It shouldn't be, but I'm definitely saying that call.
It is, but it's a shit call at a shit time when we're 3rd and 19, and also now it gives you a first down, and then you get 7 points out of it. That's when it's shitty because
a lot of time when that happens, it's actually unintentional. Where they'll be like reaching for something, and
It
they'll
is,
accidentally graze them.
but
and
this
they'll call
this
it.
is the thing of it. There's a whole motion of it. It's not just him grabbing the face. It's him jumping, him getting pushed by an opposing player with more momentum into somebody,
And that's what it should.
and
be,
that's
but
what it
they don't-
should have been.
That's
But
what it should be, but they don't call it like that.
But
I
there,
totally agree.
There
that
were
they
some
don't
real
call it
bad
like
calls. The Bears happen to be the victims of a lot of shitty ass calls, especially on like 3rd and longs and shit like that. Either we score or we get the first, right? Because it's not if we don't get it, it's always if we do get it. And we just been a victim. Remember, I vaguely remember us having a tight end. The nigga went, hit a broke post, my post route, went it, caught it, broke his goddamn leg in the end zone, caught the ball, and they said he didn't make the shit. And he broke his leg, was out for the season. All for them to review it at the end of the year and say that he caught it. Bears tight end, I forget his name. He broke his leg. We helped pay for, he stayed on the roster for 2 more years. We helped him with his little family issues and stuff because of the broke leg, but he couldn't come back. Bro, the whole leg was broke. He couldn't come back.
Yeah, I feel like the Bears fuck around and sneak this at least 2nd place in this division. I'm looking at the Packers schedule. I'm counting at least 5 to 6 losses coming up for them.
I don't know. We'll see, man.
Steelers,
I wanted to talk about injuries in the NFL.
Zach Miller.
Yeah, Zach Miller, I do remember him. Tariq Hill and Malik Neighbors both are done for the season. Is it time to force NFL franchises to only play on grass with data showing players have a far greater risk of injury on turf? Especially when, not just injury, but especially lower body injuries. How do you guys feel about that? Y'all out there as well, let us know in the comment section. Hit that like button, don't be dusty.
Potato, bro. It to me, it's not about how you doing because I think people have been playing on turf for quite a while and it hasn't. I think you just got to do a little bit better taking care of your body. I don't think that we're talking about a young guy who came in just wasn't taking care of his body. Injury are going to happen. You can't blame the turf for it. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people do, and I understand all that coming. I get it. But we can't get grass in certain areas, and people don't have the resources. We sit here importing grass in and out. We have the luxury to do it at some stadiums, but not all stadiums, and I don't think that should be a factor. You got to go to what it is. Just no different than basketball. We got to play in shitty ass stadiums that's cold or hot. You got to go down to fucking Phoenix and play when it's 99 degrees. You got to go play in fucking Milwaukee when it's negative 28 degrees. It's just the conditions of the game. I'm sorry. You got to temper with it, man. You can't always blame, like B.I. said earlier, you can't always blame other conditions for your well-being. This is your body. You take care of your body. I've always been, everybody plays on it. Only certain motherfuckers getting hurt, right? It's crazy. Everybody played. 50 some odd motherfuckers on this roster. You know that motherfucker getting hurt. Sorry.
It ain't gonna get changed regardless. But yeah, man, that's carpet on concrete, man. I was never a big fan of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same point in time, it's football. I mean, what you gonna do when you go to certain places? That's what they got. You know what I'm saying? Turf,
Right.
AstroTurf, like that's what you gotta play on.
Niggas had to play with short fields back in the day with goddamn sewer lines running through that motherfucker. Like, yeah, that's the water thing. So don't step right there. You can-
Candlestick Park, they had the baseball diamond on the field still. These niggas trying to play football. Man, these niggas still
Raiders
got the damn.
Was it the Raiders Stadium too? Remember had the baseball?
Was it them too?
Raiders always had the baseball. That's all I remember.
Had that shit in San Francisco. Like, man, hold on, dog. Nigga, you mean to tell me you can't completely cover this up for the game, nigga? This is, hey, man, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I ain't a big fan of this shit because, you know, it don't feel as good hitting that motherfucker, you know, the grass. Real grass and dirt.
Man.
Exactly, like, you gotta deal with the hand you've been dealt. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. It's
Tennis
football.
players love playing on grass, sand, clay.
Man,
They play on
you know what I'm
everything.
saying?
You got to get with the times.
Some
I'm just
motherfuckers
saying.
be better on the sands running
Right,
slide.
they play on a lot of shit,
And
too.
all.
So you say you okay with it?
I mean, yeah, it's football, man. Shit.
You okay with it?
You play when it's snow. You play when
You okay
it's
with it?
AstroTurf.
Play
you
on
play
turf.
when it's all that shit.
Cool. I would probably say this is probably one of the few times I'll probably say I completely disagree. In the 2021-22 NFL season, analysts demonstrated a higher incident rate of injuries of artificial turf compared to natural grass surfaces. In addition, the odds of injury requiring season-ending injuries were found to be significantly higher on artificial turf compared to natural grass. I was actually looking at some players, Aaron Rodgers, Malik Neighbors. There was a lot of really good players who've been hurt on turf. My thing is, I understand what you're saying. It'd be expensive to have grass and have it shipped in and this and that. You're an NFL team. I think that
Everybody say that,
Eight
but-
billionaires. I ain't even worried about that.
Everybody say that, but you act like they gonna put the money into that, bro. That's like there's a lot of things they gonna put money
Right,
into.
right.
We will talk about this, but
right.
that's an investment, bro. That's
No.
every time,
And
bro.
I think
that's
context is everything.
not what I'm
we
saying.
talking about those
No,
stats.
I know that.
Like, how did the turf affect that injury? Were the turf? You saying more injuries happened on turf, but what were those injuries? Were they specifically due to the
but
turf, or was it just a regular injury
it-
that could have happened somewhere else, but it happened on turf?
Right.
Right.
That's what the
Right.
numbers.
Of
That's
course,
what the
though.
that's
Right.
what the crazy part is.
Right. Of course, there of course would be a multitude of factors, but what they're looking at is the amount of lower body season injuries that happen on turf compared to what happens on grass. That's all. That like
It's a broad statement.
And what my conflicting shit is
my whole
damage before that.
we're talking, but
Right, just
we're
that one play.
we're talking about, but I'm just saying I'm going off data.
Okay.
I'm big on data,
Right.
and this is what data is saying.
Yeah.
And my whole thing is this: everyone when everyone sees a football game, we want to put. I'll give you an example. When we see Commanders Washington, we want to see Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams. Everyone wants to see that, right? It's not the same if it's Jaden Daniels, Tyson Bagent. It's just not, right? We want to see the stars out there. This is what makes the NFL the NFL, right? Matchups. Everyone wants to see the superstars. I feel like the NFL should make it a rule as to where these are top athletes. They should be able to play on the best fields in the world. I don't think that's unreasonable. Everyone should be able to play on grass. And guess what? If you're a franchise and you can't afford it, fuck it. We'll have 4 fucking teams in LA then, or in California then, because there's no reason why you own an NFL team and you're billionaires that your field should not be top fucking notch. The NFL makes more money than any other sport in America.
These are very amazing. These are contributing factors, you know. Because to be very honest, you kind of swayed me a little bit. But at the same point in time, though, we used to what we used to, so we're just like, whatever.
Exactly.
But like,
we used
same point in
to
time,
do
though,
it.
These are very convincing arguments, though. Because, yeah, they are billionaires. What else you spending your money on?
But the whole point of making money off a team,
You can tax the players.
Y'all don't understand.
0.5%.
Maybe
because
like,
all of them want to play on the best fields.
the
anyway.
rotation of money ain't what y'all saying. You make money off a team. You don't. How a billionaire is going to try to look at this is I paid a player. I'm gonna let them figure it out. It's on them for their upkeep with their body. All right.
What they don't want to do is get sued by all the CTE money.
You can't get sued for that.
And the more that you at least got to
this.
put up front like you care. You need to do these things. If people care,
you understand why people haven't got sued?
And that's what's most important about doing this shit.
You want to sell tickets. You want to make money. You know how you make money? With Lamar Jackson on the field and not on the fucking sideline.
Well, listen.
And making everybody feel like you're making efforts towards a safe environment,
and
a safer game,
but
while still getting the quality product.
Exactly,
Everybody from the
bro.
players
it's
to
not
the
that
motherfucking
hard.
people in the stands.
It's not that hard.
It's really not, to be honest, because you're talking about people with deep pockets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They
Yeah.
literally can go and tax
But
the
y'all
city
not understanding.
if they want
Why
to.
do you think they have deep pockets? What
What
do they do good? They good at cutting the expenses so they can make a turn on the money. With one
they
person,
good at taxing us so
but
we pay
understand-
for the goddamn grass.
Okay, but that sounds
Right.
good. But
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
when you own an NFL team, there is a multitudes of how you make your money right now. The players, and when they play, is a factor, and it's definitely a benefactor of how you get your game. But we're going to sit here and act like jersey sales and apparel isn't a part of how you get your money. We're going to sit here and act like parking and filling up the stadium isn't how you get your money. We're going to sit here and act like concession stands ain't how you get your money. They pull in amount of money. They have to make money. Nobody buys a team to put millions into it to receive nothing back. When you buy a team, it is to return a revenue. Look what Jerry Jones bought a team for $8 million, turned that shit into $2 billion. You buy it for a revenue. What I'm saying is, if you have to pay extra expenses on the stadiums, which we've all talked about, because when we talk about,
They have to keep up their stadium.
thank
That's
you,
part
thank
of
okay,
it.
but thank you.
Exactly.
That's more money that has to come out. Correct.
So
There's
you can put that right into that film.
Right.
there. This is for the stadium. That's stadium.
grass is not on that
that's
list.
church money.
That's all I'm saying.
This
Grass
is
on that
for the
list.
roof on the
That could be a
church.
tax write-off.
Grass ain't
That's
on
what
that
I'm
list
saying.
though. Is all I'm saying. Because they're going to.
They got the money.
They are going to have the guys perform
It's
on
all
what
about
they
they
have
care or
available. But we're talking about owners. And
So
when
I
you
said
have
make it a
owners,
rule.
you have to think how an owner would think. Grass is not on the motherfucking resume for doing this. These teams are going to work at the regiment because this is what teams like Dallas, this is what teams
But
like
that's what the
Minnesota,
first one was,
this
shit.
is what they grive on is dome teams. Let's look at real dome teams. Let's look at Atlanta and shit when they a dome team. Dome teams strive off being dome teams when it's time to be a good dome team. This is a benefactor. That's why it's hard to take this away from this is what I'm saying. That's all that I'm saying. Because when people have to go to a Super Bowl dome, it's a different type of game. But when they got to go outside, it's a whole nother element. That's a cool element, but some motherfuckers don't want to play to that factor. That's why we have teams like Minnesota, the Falcons. They all dome teams, and they play well in their dome, don't they? That's all I'm saying.
But weather and turf is two different things.
And I get it, but it's really the same element because you can look up injuries in elements, and we're going to look at the same type of shit because people get injured just as well for the career enders in the element games as they do on the turf as well. So elements do play a big factor in that shit. When the slippery out there,
That's all factored in, though, bro.
I know everything gets factored in.
No. I'm talking about while I was reading you the data as far as turf versus grass. All of that was factored in, and it was still players have a higher chance of getting season-end injuries on turf.
Like I said, man, I put everything in conditions with that. It's a little more. I gotta look into that.
No doubt.
No, as far as like injuries around it.
I agree. Congratulations on the Las Vegas Aces switching up real quick on winning 3 chips in 4 years. Is this the greatest dynasty in WNBA history, or are the Comets still the greatest dynasty?
On some nostalgic shit, man, it was dope to see Cynthia Cooper out there hooping and shit. But what we all remember is that she was older and already played overseas. So this was like a last hurrah just to show motherfuckers how cold she still was. We watching these young girls in their prime, they still got further to go. Like, this is ugly. And I don't even remember who the fuck the coach was for them. We know who this motherfucking coach is. She off a crazy coaching tree. You know what I'm saying? All of this, bro. This Becky Hammond motherfucker is a motherfucker. They finna be around.
They won 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad for everybody else.
No, I
Because-
meant Houston.
Oh,
They had
yeah,
four
it
peat.
was, yeah.
97, 98,
Because-
99, and 2000.
Yeah, it was Thompson, the chick with the big lips.
Tina Thompson.
Then they had another tall chick, not tall chick, like a center. I
No,
feel
you had
she
Cheryl
played-
Swoops.
Yeah, Sarah Swoops. She came later. She wasn't on that first team. I think she was still in college. I don't know. Was Cheryl already on the first team?
No, she might have been. Yeah, she was because remember she was the first player ever drafted.
Oh yeah. That's crazy. How the fuck they get Cynthia Cooper? I was in the whole draft for that shit. Huh?
Wow.
But yeah, man. Yeah, they got four. That okay. I think I do remember that.
Cynthia Cooper might have been part of that. What's that called when you start up a league? You know what I'm talking about? Expansion.
Yeah, the expansion
draft.
draft.
Yeah, expansion draft or something like that. She might have been part of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause I know Cynthia's just way older, so I thought maybe they got one without us or shit. But yeah, same point in time though, this team here, I just feel like the coaching is everything. I feel like I project them to win more. Not even just in a row. Like they can lose next year. They probably won't, but it's possible. But I think they're gonna be hanging around. They're gonna be tough for at least another 3 or 5 years. They're gonna be a good team. So each of those years they got a chance to win one. And even if you don't win them all, depending on how far you get, how competitive you are, how much fight you put up, how much classic content you put on tape and y'all killing motherfuckers even though you eventually lose, that adds to your motherfucking greatness too. You know what I'm saying? Because you already won 3. You know what I mean? If they just win one more in the next 4 years, then they up there. They tough.
How you feel, Hundo? Yeah, Cynthia Cooper. She was signed. She signed up. They signed her to a team the inaugural season of WNBA. At 34, she came into the league.
Crazy dog.
I think the best answer would be now. I mean, all respect to the Houston Comets for what they did, but these sisters right now look amazing. Like, there's nothing even getting kind of close to these sisters right now, and they still got a prime to go. I don't even know if they in their prime. They just about to hit their prime type shit, and they're already balling out as a unit. They kind of out here looking like the fucking Spurs. They just a real unit.
That's
There's
what
no
they remind me of.
There's no real weakness on this team. I mean, they have some people who are some stars, but there's not a real weakness. The bench is solid. The coaching is solid. Like, it doesn't look like they're going to be the competition. Whether they're going to be the team to beat every year, they're still going to be a team you have to beat every year.
I think that Comet team is better. I think if they played each other, I think that because it's one on the floor, and I think that Comet team got better talent all around.
I think the Aces. I think the Aces move better as a unit.
On that Aces team, don't worry.
But I think they move better as a
You got
unit.
Jackie. You got Jewel Lloyd.
They move better as a unit. Like, the
Asian.
ball's coming to you. Like, they don't have to wait for it. There's
It's
nobody.
the coaching. That's what it is, though. I give this team, the Aces, the edge because of the coaching.
I mean, yeah, that's why I say the
As far as
team.
the
I think it's the
players,
team. That's why I say I think
players,
it's a
though,
better team.
Talent-wise, though.
Talent. I mean, we'll probably add like an A minus to an A plus.
And I think Tina Thompson can guard.
Because I think
girl.
the Comets was a bit more talented a team, but I think this team is a real team. Like, when you see real teams, like kind of like how like Golden State be moving sometimes. They move as a team sometimes. It just don't be Curry and Clay shooting out. It's a team right now. Everybody gotta have at least 10.
I hear what you're saying.
Like
that coach
Indiana.
out, nigga.
No. Indiana's the best.
not
Indiana has to be the
coach,
best
bro.
example. Indiana, everybody on Indiana score.
Yeah.
Everybody have 12 or
Yeah.
better. Like, everybody. That's a team. And look how that team took you. If you got 10, I got 10, shit, we got 6 people.
Because
That's
they
60
coach-
points.
Because they coach played with maybe the best basketball team
Correct.
ever, the Boston Celtics. I think got 84 when they won, when they had Bill Walton coming off the
Something like
motherfucking
that.
bench. Yeah, dog was on that team as a young boy. And that's why that shit matters, man. Coaching fucking matters. You see, we said everybody don't know
Chancellor.
who the fuck is about to score.
That's who coached them. Van Chancellor, the Comets.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Yeah, he was Hall of Fame.
By far.
Good. Good.
Yeah, Van
He said
Chancellor.
good for him.
Never heard
I
of
would have to say,
Never heard of him.
as of right now, I would say that Comets team, and Dynasty was better for one. They did it 4 in a row. Vegas, they have done 3 and 4 years.
I love to have different answers on these.
That's phenomenal. But I think when you look at that common team to do it 4 in a row, right? We haven't seen anything like that since the Boston Celtics, right? Since the inception, since the really start of the NBA, really the first dynasty. This Aces team, if you really actually look at them, they were even lucky to even get into the playoffs this year. At one point, they were 12 and 12 or 14 and 14. I think they were like 12 and 12 at one point.
If you're gonna mention that, then mention the comeback.
No, comeback was crazy because then
Crazy
then
as
they won
hell.
like
Just give
They
me their
dropped
they
all
won
the
like-
games. Everybody's like, "What's going on?" But
Just
then
give me
they
their
won
coach.
all them games. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
no
this is supposed to be
doubt,
going
no
on.
doubt. The comeback was
They was
phenomenal.
killing them.
But I think when you look at that Indiana team and how well they played without Caitlin Clark, they're going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I just think right now, as much talent as there was back then in the WNBA, I think you have more talent now overall.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think, and I just feel like there are some other teams. That Mercury team that they beat convincingly, but that Mercury team has a lot of talent.
That's not bad.
Juju's going to be coming into the league. The Sparks, I feel like they have a lot of talent out there. New York, you still got Stewie, you still got Sabrina. They're still going to be a problem. The Mystics have 2 good rookies. So I think when you look at the WNBA, this Aces team is phenomenal. I would say I would put them as the second greatest team to ever play in the WNBA right now. But like I say, man, I think they still have a long way to go. And the big key for them is Chelsea Green. She's a Hall of Famer. If she can stay healthy, I really feel like we all know how good Asia is. Asia could be the GOAT of the WNBA when it's all said and done.
Yeah.
But I think right now Chelsea Green is really, really the engine. Jackie Young is she's a sniper, man. She reminds me almost of a young, almost Devin Booker almost. Like she is buckets on top of buckets. Then you got Jewel Lloyd coming off the bench. People forget how good she was in Seattle. So, man, they're a great team, but I would still say that Comets team before Pete, that's crazy. But moving right along, keeping it with basketball. LeBron, decision 2. What are y'all thoughts on it? Corny, brilliant, or unnecessary? Now, if you guys don't know what decision 2 was, LeBron James had a press conference. I believe people paid tickets, this and that. And it made it, a lot of people thought this was him saying that, hey, this is my decision. It's going to be my last year. Woo up the bam.
He played it like
And
that.
ended up, that's how he played it.
That's how people took
That's
it.
how- exactly.
Some people thought maybe it was possible.
Exactly. But what ended up happening was he said he's moving his talents to Hennessy. I guess he's partnering up with Hennessy. It's going to be a special edition Hennessy bottle with his face on it, something to that nature. How did you guys feel about it? Corny, brilliant, unnecessary.
Hey,
One guy's actually suing LeBron too because I guess he paid for season tickets. Not season tickets, but he paid for the last game against Cleveland because everybody think that would be like $800 or something like that, and he's suing LeBron for the $800.
Well, he should never get that money in court. I'm gonna keep it real. So you jumped out the window and assumed some shit,
LeBron
and
not
now
gonna show up
LeBron
for that
James is responsible for your.
LeBron not even finna show up for that court
man.
case. He
Listen here.
finna send his second
I
attorney.
predicted I was gonna win $50 million in the lottery, and then I didn't. And somehow it's LeBron James' fault. We should all start doing that. If you it's a slippery slope. You can't let this guy win any money.
Funny as
But straight up. But nah, I'm just mad. I ain't mad at LeBron James, man. Like, I just wish this shit was, some VSOP Remy or something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that Hennessy is like, get right, man. That crazy going on. I'm just saying, it's smoother drinks, bro. You know what I'm talking about? The Hennessy got that money, man. They gave him a bag. Why not?
Hey,
You and Nas, nigga.
Blanton, you don't know nothing about that though.
What is that?
I'll show it to you.
He'll show that to you later. First of all, this is fucking brilliant. This is the only time you get to use your platform to make some more fucking money and to show everybody else. This is a perfect way to use a platform. This is what motherfuckers are doing nowadays. This is how you draw attention. I'm sorry. Dennis Rodman did that shit when he wanted to sell a book. I've seen other motherfuckers do similar
He
shit.
jumped out the window.
And he was already jumping out the windows, which you don't know. Jumping out the window
That's very true. But
was common nature to him. It would
the
be,
wedding dress though,
bro.
it was-
He was doing worse.
That was brilliant.
He was doing worse than
that
that.
motherfucker was a
No.
marketing. That motherfucker.
That's a slap on the wrist
A marketing
compared to what this
machine.
nigga was already doing, bro.
Oh,
Like
shit.
that's not nothing.
Yeah.
But this is smart. To do it while you're still hooping though might be a little premature to me in my eyes a little bit. But then again, I'm also not signed to a fat label like this making millions. To me, I took LeBron probably as a guy who would want to do his own thing, maybe start his own wine, his own drink, because that seems like the what's a go. So instead of
I feel like he will.
it's a little easier to
He
encourage.
love wine.
True, but it's a little easier to like encourage people. Like for instance, we've watched George Clooney with Casamigos. We've watched
LeBron James is gonna make one of the most top tier wines ever.
I can still
I
see
can
that.
damn near guarantee you that shit.
But the
one day.
success
you
we've
gonna
seen
have me drinking
with
wine.
other
I'm tasting
people
and be like, damn, this is
and
pretty
their
good.
liquors
I'm
and stuff
sure.
like that, I thought that's what his next would be because that'd be. But signing with this to get more attention to it, they're already going to find somebody that we're already going to spend this money. It might as well be you. And this was smart. This is a smart move, man. This is not always about monetary game. It's about what you're going to get over a period of time. And Hennessy is one of those moves, like a Nike to me, that you'll get long exhausting money that Bronny and the rest of your family can really eat off this. And this is what this is all about.
Hennessy is forever.
And this is smart
Everybody
move,
know
bro.
that.
This is a smart move,
Hennessy
man.
is like Wu-Tang Clan.
The one thing I will tell you about LeBron, if you don't like this man on the court, there's a very high altitude of this where you have to take it off the court because this man's been nothing but brilliant off the court as well as Mike. There's the two brothers who have been very successful off the court with their money and how they manage it and all the successful deals they've ran with between the Nike deals, between whatever.
No doubt, man. Shout out to LeBron. I thought it was brilliant, man. Got people to pay, man. Like I say, Hennessy is one of them brands that's kind of like Nike, Chevy.
Forever.
You would kind of think that that's
Yeah,
kind of a
Hennessy,
staple. I understand people saying, well, he could have got a better liquor. Yeah, but we all know, like at some point, at some point in people's lives, they're going to go through that stage of
Billy D. Williams sold 40s. Never forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can have some here, though.
But moving right along, man, keeping it from basketball, a lot of people who say is gentleman who's better than LeBron James. Kevin Durant wasn't ranked in the top 10 of the Bleacher Report Top 100 for this NBA season. Name 3 NBA players who you thought were high or too low on the list. I'll start it out. At number 3, I went with Wemby at 6. I feel like Wemby should at least be a top 5. And I would put him over Steph because they had Steph at 5.
I can show you my list if you want to see it. I definitely said exactly that. Steph is not top 5. And you can move them niggas down the list.
Okay.
Wemby was at 6, so I put Wemby at top 5.
Okay.
That's exactly what I said.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Hendo, who you got?
Damn, man. I'm a little conflicted on a few of these. I think they had I think they had Andrew Wiggins too high, man. 90 ain't good enough. I think he should have been at like 97 or some shit. Not even gonna lie to you.
Oh, I thought he was doing top 10.
Oh shit.
No. It don't have to be top 10.
Okay, so what you say, Wiggins at what? He was ranked at what?
He was at 90. I don't think I would have put him at 90. I'm sorry.
No. I was just saying.
Damn.
I was just saying. KD wasn't ranked in the top 10.
Okay.
Just to segue into
So you think he should be higher or lower?
lower.
Lower. Yeah, I would say
Okay.
that. Yeah.
At number 2, I went with Cat at 18 over Paolo Banchero. I would put Paolo over Cat.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
Cat put. I mean, don't get me wrong. Cat a dog, man. Cat can play basketball, but I just feel like he has too many mental lapses on defense, to where I feel like Paolo doesn't have that. And I also feel like Paolo's a much better ball handler
Okay.
and makes smarter plays, and he also put up numbers. And one thing people hasn't talked about, that Orlando team has been making the playoffs the last few years.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems to be, in my opinion, I think I would put him in the top.
He a grown man out there.
Yeah, he a problem. He reminds me of a young Derek Coleman.
Yeah.
That's what he reminds me of.
A little bit more of a handle because he's asking to dribble more. Yeah. Exactly.
Love his temperament too.
Shit, you gonna like my next pick? I'm taking LeBron James off this list. You may disagree with that, but who I'm putting on is Cade Cunningham. He gonna do more for them Pistons than LeBron James gonna do for the Lakers.
They got Cade top 15. I want to say they got him at 13.
Yeah, and he should be in the top 10, and LeBron James should not be.
Ooh, you got Cade. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, shit.
He gonna
Okay.
do way more for that. They ask him to do more. They're not gonna ask
wow.
LeBron James,
Okay.
50-year-old ass to be out here doing as much as they
Oh,
want to be asked.
okay. Cade top
Cade
10.
Cunningham to fuck these niggas up this year.
Okay.
Already, and I see that
And
they
who
go
you got
through
number
this
2?
offseason.
You got an issue with?
I ain't gonna lie, man. This was a conflicting one. Alex Caruso at 70, man. I think it should be a little lower.
Where?
His
I
impact
just
on
at
basketball
Yeah, his
court.
impact.
Yeah, his impact on the
But
basketball court in the game that count when the
He
lights
might,
on.
he might be close.
But
to
I understand it,
Yeah.
and I understand it, and I get it, and I get it. I
Oh, you
understand
like
it.
winners.
I do, and he won 1 year with the OKC, and I get
They
that.
got 2 rings.
Yeah, bubble.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bubble Ring too. Yeah, I do like him,
Big with
but
them.
I just don't think at 70 right now. Not for somebody coming off the bench that's averaging just 7 points a game, and that's what he was averaging, and that's a fact, bro. At 70, I think that
That's
should.
what Robert Horry had.
Yeah, whatever. But he's coming off the bench.
That's what Scottie
but,
Pippen
but
averaged.
let's keep no. This is season stats for him, bro. He averaged 7.1 points per game, 2.9 rebounds, 2.5 assists per game, a half a block per game, 1.6 steal, and he had a 44.6 field goal percentage with a 35.3 3-point percentage.
So he had wide open shots.
I get that, but you said you're a stat man, and a 70 coming in at a stat, and you averaging 7 points.
Talking about.
And I get it. I get what he's saying. I get it, but I think 70 is just a little too high.
You know what one of the best stats in sport history is 7 rings, nigga.
I would say more of like an
7 rings in
80-83.
the NBA,
I would say more of an
In
80-83.
modern
That's not
day.
bad.
That's
Not
all.
bad at that, yeah.
And I'm a huge Caruso fan, so I just thought that was a little high.
Yeah, I
That's
fuck
all.
with Caruso, dog.
That makes sense. You said yes, he does it when the lights come on, but you can't
Lights
negate
come on, bro.
when the lights aren't on, which is a big
They
portion.
don't ask
of,
that
big
much
portion
of
the
him.
season.
They don't want him to
That's
do
fair.
much. He ain't out there with. Go check his minutes then.
No, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
that
Real shit.
that
They got a million players over there.
I do kind of
It's
understand his
political.
point
Who
because
gonna get
because
these
it's
minutes and all
almost
these
kind of like the
touches?
Eli Manning thing. Yes,
They finna put him
yes,
in
he
the
gonna
corner.
ball out in
and
the
he
Super
can't
Bowl.
handle the ball.
But if
having
this
as many
nigga giving
opportunities,
me
the ball gotta
25
come to him.
touchdowns and 17 interceptions during the season, I can't put this motherfucker in the top 10 quarterbacks in the league type shit. That makes sense. I get that. Number 1 for me, I had a huge issue with this. Ja at 33. Bang, bang.
Yeah,
There's no way Ja Morant is not a top 20 player in the NBA.
Disrespect.
No way he's not a top 20
Yeah.
player.
I'm gonna tell you this. He got a top shoe alone. His shoe is so cold.
Dog.
Nigga, the colorways would be crazy in that shit, nigga.
chill.
And I think Ant got the cold shoe out right now.
Ooh, that's classic. The first was classic too. Them the 3 shoes I'ma need.
Y'all know.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, them bitches hard, bro.
Yeah, but you
I
couldn't
want
say
the
nothing
orange
else
ones.
colder than them 3 to me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you can't say nothing else colder than that. Them motherfuckers, those. I don't even be buying
Those ain't
motherfuckers
terrible.
like them gym shoes like that, but when
Yeah.
you see the ones,
Those
like,
ain't
oh, that's
terrible.
classic.
Yeah.
Grab them and throw them up in the
Why
closet
is
somewhere.
it?
I ain't even gotta wear them. I just gotta know
Mellows.
that they there.
The Mellows though too.
That's what I said.
Hendo.
Number 1,
Yes, sir.
bruh, Cooper Flag at 67. Bro, this nigga ain't played a goddamn game, bro. You can't give this man no. Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I have a conflicting issue with that, bro.
You think it's too high?
At 67, I'm just saying that you ain't played a game. You haven't
You
played.
think he's lower?
It gotta be lower, bro. You haven't played
You
a
think
game.
he's top 55?
I was about to say that number. I think he might be top 55. I
Oh!
need this shit.
They got him at 62.
I think.
But no. My only issue is you haven't played an NBA game, bro. I get what you projected to do, but you haven't played a fucking game yet. You have not played a fucking game to be put at 62 over a lot of cats who have.
Project some shit for you about Dallas. Kyrie is out, and they got a nigga named Anthony Davis.
But that doesn't necessarily put you at 62. Though. That doesn't guarantee you at a 62 though, bro. You haven't. He hasn't an NBA stat yet. And they gave you 62. He does not have a single NBA stat right now, bro.
He's a fucking monster.
I get that, but you don't have a single fucking stat to be at 62, bro. I'm sorry, you don't have a single stat. I don't know what did you do. I know what you projected to do, but I haven't seen it on a professional court right now.
This is one of the toughest motherfucking
I
hardest.
get it, but I don't know if it's 62 right now, bro. That's all I'm saying. You've not won nothing. You haven't proven nothing. You gotta prove it to me. I'm sorry.
You ain't seen nothing in
No, I've seen it. If you come out the gate,
you ain't seen no preseason. Nothing.
And you come, I watched preseason. I watched all his preseason
He
games.
throwing a lot.
I watched the little Asian dude. I watched the big Asian dude.
Nigga start at the point.
I don't know if that's top 62 right now, bro. That's all that I'm saying, bro. I haven't seen it on a professional level.
You know what he's like, but he's not like.
What's that?
Wemby.
To a certain
he
degree.
ain't as great as Wemby as far as it's physically like that, but at the same time, he a motherfucker where like he's so different in what he do. Dog, like
games.
He's a problem
right
out the gate.
But if he come out, come out and put up 30 and twist his ankle, got to sit for 12, 12 games or something. That's not proven. I'm just saying, I just don't know. I don't.
If he on that floor,
if he's healthy and on there, I gotta see his stuff. I just gotta prove it.
He's always playing games.
62 is high for unproven. That's all I'm saying.
Man, motherfuckers gonna have to wait till like the middle of the year to see if he can play that 82 game season because he's a rookie and he ain't never did that before.
That's all that I'm saying.
That's all I'm hearing.
For you to be at 62 and for you to know, but hold on. They put you on the top NBAs and they put up your college. But hold on, they put up just your college stats. They didn't give you your NBA stats. They put you on the top NBA 100. But they put up your college stats.
You see the shot
perhaps
selection?
The most hyped, American born prospect since LeBron, bro. It's a prospect. I gotta be shown. That's all that I'm saying, bro. I don't go off the limbs of everything. I gotta see it be done.
You see the way he shoot that ball?
I have. I've seen him. I watched this shit. I've watched it, but I gotta see it on a couple.
You ever see some motherfuckers around the gate just knew it like Buzelis? The second I seen Buzelis, I was like, you know what? It was a couple highlights, and I was like, you know what? I can see.
But then you know what else you gotta do?
Potential here.
You had to watch a couple more games to see if that would happen, right? That's what I'm saying with him.
They put his
you just didn't see it off one game.
D-League.
You just didn't see it off one game.
G-League on some bullshit. That's what they did.
To work him up.
And no, they brought his ass right the fuck back up because he was averaging 28 points a game.
Because P-Wheels was sucking.
That's what the fuck happened, nigga.
P-Wheels
they brought him right the fuck back up.
That's exactly what happened.
Exactly.
Because P-Wheels is not that nigga.
We gotta talk about somebody that can shoot that ball. Somebody that can shoot that ball moving right along. Prime versus Prime, man. Somebody that can shoot that ball. Man, we got a great one today, man. I said we old heads, so we try to show some love. We're always gonna show some love to the players who came before us. Two players that I think a lot of people don't get enough love for. Adrian Dantley versus Alex English. In my opinion, Adrian Dantley is the greatest low post scorer player that was probably under 6'5". I think he was like 6'4".
Was he?
Adrian Dantley was. I don't want to say he was like 6'4".
Okay. Man, no, he's that short. I thought that motherfucker was like 5 at least.
He might have been 6'5".
I can't say it with the low post.
Cause he was in the low post.
Hey, you want to put Baron Davis down there like he ain't in the low post?
6'5".
He was 6'5".
Yeah.
Baron Davis was 6'2".
But you figure that's probably 6'4" without shoes.
think he had all but hold on, man. But Barry Davis won't put him in the post.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
You can't compare Barry
Yes, you
Davis
can.
to Adrian Dantley's post game.
No, but he was still under a certain height, putting niggas in the post.
When we say Adrian Dantley, we compare him to guys like Hakeem.
I got you.
Or even like Gary Payton even had a good post.
As a point guard, as a point guard,
Kid had a little nasty little post.
Jason Kidd was like the joke of somebody down there though. He can get around that basket and score
He
some
knew his
way.
moves,
He really just looking to pass somewhere.
He knew his moves.
Jason Kidd in the post was crazy.
Yeah, it was. So who you guys got? Who was the better overall scorer in their prime? Adrian Dantley versus Alex English. And we'll break down some numbers. They both played 15 seasons. English made 8 All-Star games, Dantley 6. Now when we look at their career for the regular season, Adrian Dantley 24.3 points, 21.5 for Alex English. Field goal percentage, 54% for Dantley, 50% for Alex English. Neither one were great three-point shooters. Dantley, 17%. Alex English, 21%. Both of them, 81% from the free throw, 83% for English. Now their best season, Adrian Dantley at 83, 30.7 per game. Alex English, 86, 29.8 per game.
And that sounds close. But the reality of the matter is that Adrian Dantley averaged 34 times. And it was in a row. Mm-hmm. Dipped off a little bit later in his career, then went back out. So like 20-something, like 26 or 27, and like a season was crazy. Adrian and both of them kind of did the same thing.
And I'll even,
so they were good scorers their entire career.
And I'll even combat that when say that a lot of people don't know. Fun fact: no one scored more points in the '80s than Alex English.
Alex English, yup, and it's still Adrian Dantley.
Okay.
First of all, because
still Adrian Dantley.
It is because of the low post threat. The low post threat is what Alex English didn't have the way Adrian Dantley did. So Adrian Dantley could score in a couple different ways. His jump shot was dope. Now, Ben was better off the dribble, Alex English, but I feel like in the NBA game, spotting up, shooting, and get a ball in the post back in those times in the 80s, that's two ways to score. Alex English can score off the dribble, but like you say, he ain't good from three. And that motherfucker ain't as good as Fam in the post. I mean, I gotta give it up to that. And just because the numbers are on the paper, like if you go look at it, that was his best season at 29, and a lot of those other numbers are 26, 25. They both started at like 7 and then jumped to like 17 and then jumped straight to like 24s and 25s. They both did that. But Alex English, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't just the way he scored, it's how much he scored and what your peak is. And Dantley's peak at 30 for 4 years in a row, to me that put him slightly above Alex English, who never averaged 30 in one season.
Okay. Hendo, what you got?
Shit, I'm gonna have to keep it a buck with you, man. I'm gonna go with Alex English because as quick as he was off the dribble, he would also go to that line. He would finish. Yeah. He was a 82% shooter from the free throw line.
Good ones are gotta be at 84, 85.
But that's
not a good shooter.
That's not bad for that main time.
Guy. Yeah, it was good though.
That's at that time. You got to think about when they're doing it. That's not bad.
But they told Mike that motherfucker averaged 86 for a career.
It's kind of like you going 3 for 4 to me. You know what I'm saying?
You can't tell Mike.
So, it was him because he put more of a pressure on you. I think when teams came in there, they was at the, they set a game plan for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can shut down them low posts, but getting beat off the dribble constantly and having them type of moves and being able to beat larger defenders off the dribble like that, that's a talent within itself.
Yeah, Alex English cold, bro.
But see, that's kind of like what we almost give Zion credit for too. You dig what I'm saying? What do we give Zion credit for? Like, yeah, he can shoot. He's not the best shooter, but he killing niggas off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? He killing right to it, get right to the bucket.
Alex was that dude. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to give credit to Fam in the 80s because of all the winning that was being done by the greats.
Right.
But in all actuality, he was putting them numbers up the same way Iceman was putting them numbers up in the late 70s like that. And everybody was giving credit to, you know what I mean? It was late 70s, early 80s though, for Iceman.
They came in the same year.
Yeah, because
76, 77.
yeah, because he was doing his thing, just couldn't get past the Lakers. Cause these niggas star-studded niggas. These niggas had Cornberry, Earl Me, all these niggas, man. They was cheating. Jamal Wilson, they was cheating.
Hey,
They was cheating.
sometimes
How
you
you
got that
get all
money
these
for it. Hey, you got
niggas?
the money, you got the picks, man.
Jamal Wilson's cold. We had a little movie.
You got the money, you got the picks, right?
Man, come on, bro.
21,
You got
23,
magic.
25, 28, 26, 27, 29.8, 28.6,
Yeah,
25,
That's Alex.
26.5, 17.9. That was the year before he quit, and then this last year he averaged 9.7 in Dallas.
Okay.
I think I would have to actually give it up to Adrian Dantley. I think for one, I think Alex English was a model of consistency. I think you look at him kind of like a Hank Aaron in that sense. Hank Aaron, I don't believe ever hit 40 dingers. It was just a modern consistency of 30 here, 28 here,
And they ran
35
that
here.
offense out there.
Yeah,
You know what I
he had
mean?
him,
So
he had him,
it was almost
Kiki.
like D'Antoni and Phoenix, except his main guy was a passer in Nash. That's why he was happy when he got James Harden, who was a scorer.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to score. But then it's when them motherfuckers back in them Denver days, they had a thing where you wouldn't let the clock get so low. I can't remember what the number is. They was shooting before it got like down before 14 type shit.
Yeah.
2 seconds
You know what I
up.
mean? Yeah.
Get it down,
They was
shoot it
just
up.
running
Don't take
it
about
up,
run
man.
up. They was just volume and shots. That's what the
Yeah,
premise
just
was.
running that
The more
shit.
shots we take to our high volume shooters, the more they're gonna make.
Yeah.
This man is a 67% 3-point shooter. Let's get him the ball as many fucking times because
Because
we'll
if you
get more
put a lot of
threes and
people
they'll
in
get
that
twos.
situation, though, they're gonna score a lot of buckets too.
But he's a
Imagine
sharper.
putting
That's-
Kobe or some shit in that situation.
That's
Like,
what
that's crazy.
Loyola Marymount did that too.
Yeah.
That's why they scored so much at the
Yep.
college.
Yup.
You know who else had
Yeah.
privilege from that shit? One of the balls. They used to never come over and play defense over half court. They stay right at half court and they kick it out and he get
Yeah.
layups and stuff
They
like
was just
that.
starting our offense.
I think it was
quick.
LaMelo. I think it was
That was
LaMelo. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I would also have to
yeah.
give it to Dantley because I feel like from day one, Alex English, it actually took him about 4 or 5 years before it really came into his own. Adrian Dantley won Rookie of the Year coming out the gate, averaging 20.3 per game. Went on to 21. Yeah,
I didn't know
Buffalo
that.
in Buffalo, Rookie of the Year
I
20.3.
did not know that.
And then it just after that was an onslaught 21, 26.
So we
Had
got the
2
orange
really
and black
down
jerseys.
years in LA, 19, 17. Then as soon as he went to Utah, became an
Back up
all-star.
to-
28, 30,
Yeah,
30,
that's what I
30,
mean.
30,
I thought he
26.
started out with little numbers.
Then he actually was 0.2 away from averaging 30 5 times in his career, where he averaged his final year in Utah 29.8, finished 16th in All-Star voting. And then that's when he went to Detroit 21, 20.
Because you couldn't stop this nigga in the post, dog.
Yeah, just phenomenal. And
You
at
couldn't
6'5".
stop this nigga, dog.
So I would think we got one English, 2 Adrian Dantley. All right,
yeah,
man.
I'm going down.
All right, ain't mad at that, man. 10 questions this week, man. 10 athletes who deserve to be in the Hall of Good, but not necessarily the Hall of Fame. Really great players, but not quite Hall of Fame worthy. It could be any sport, not just basketball or football. I'll kick it off at number 10. One of the players, reason why I even wanted to do this list, I don't think he gets enough credit. Super Mario Williams, Houston, Texas, defensive end. A lot of people were saying draft Reggie Bush number 1. They ended up drafting Mario Williams. He ended up having a phenomenal career. Mario Williams,
You
Houston,
cheating with
Texas.
that shit, bro. I feel like he was just cheating with that. But
How the
and,
fuck is
shout
that
out to honorable mention to all the Ball brothers, all the niggas, all the good, but them niggas, I love the way they play. I fuck with that family. And motherfucking Lonzo Ball, man. I see this nigga in the goddamn preseason, he doing shovel passes to the corner faster than motherfucker. Like, bro, you out here killing this shit with the passing and shit, nigga. You healthy as a bitch already in Cleveland, huh?
Yeah.
'Cause you had 5 sore backs, nigga, like 5 months ago. But that's cool. My 10 pick is Ron Harper, man, with 5 rings, man. Holy good.
Ooh,
Ron
okay.
Harper.
He got 97.5 sacks. Nobody talks about it. Mario Williams,
Yeah.
dog, bro.
Yeah.
4-time Pro Bowl.
That's a sneaky ass pick right there. I'm just saying.
I've always
it's kind of
liked-
cheating and
I've
shit.
always liked.
But it's understanding because you fuck with the offensive and defensive line, so you be knowing them niggas.
Ugh.
That's cheating,
He
bro.
was number 1 overall pick.
That's
Who you got,
cheating.
Hendo, number 10?
It's too good. That's cheating.
Andre Johnson.
Yeah.
Houston Texans.
Yep.
I think he'll make it.
I don't think you will.
Make it.
I don't think you will, bro. I'm sorry. I don't think you will.
I hope.
I hope he do. Shit.
Number 9 for me. This guy don't get enough credit, man. I like linebackers. Thomas Davis, Carolina Panthers.
I remember that name.
He had a long, good career, bro. Long, good career.
This is crazy as hell.
Number
I'm going Robin Ventura, third baseman.
Oh
for the White Sox.
my
I don't know if y'all remember
nigga!
this
Oh my
That
God!
nigga's in the college baseball Hall of Fame. He in the what's that Oklahoma
I like that.
whatever baseball Hall of Fame, and he in some other baseball Hall of Fame.
I
This
like
nigga's in
that.
pretty Hall of Fame, but he probably never gonna make it to the
Robert Ventura, one of my
League
favorite
baseball
shortstop.
Hall of
Yeah.
Fame.
And though you got, I used to like Sean Dawson.
I also
too.
had Ron Harper.
Ron Harper.
Yeah.
Got your love.
Dog,
He
dog.
got 5 rings.
Bro,
you know
this
what I'm
nigga was
saying?
balling,
He
but I
got
don't think
5
he's gonna
rings.
make it
He
there,
ain't
bro.
gonna make
I
it.
really
Bro, he
don't
was-
think he's gonna
he
make
gonna
it there,
make
bro.
it.
I'm sorry.
A lot of people might not admit it, but he was right up there with Mike as far as athletic wise when Ron Harper was in
Tweaking
Cleveland.
out.
No.
It wasn't
No.
exactly like that.
No,
But
no.
it was
Damn right, it
he was
wasn't
athletic,
exactly
though.
like that.
It
You know?
wasn't exactly like
And
that.
I didn't.
Michael Jordan and Dominique Wilkins was like they was like freaks. and
No,
some
he,
shit,
but
nigga. It
bro,
wasn't like that.
Ron Harper was right. He put it this way. He was right up there with say Clyde Drexler, athleticism wise.
No,
you
no,
talking-
no,
yeah,
not at
bro.
all,
A young Ron Harper. Go look at Ron Harper in Cleveland, bro. Go look at Ron Harper in Cleveland.
Come on, man.
In
Come
Cleveland.
on,
Athleticism, I say yeah, because it's
Yes.
more than just from how far you can jump.
Yes, bro.
So, yeah, I'll say
Ron,
that.
bro, Ron Harper
I'll
was a
say that.
problem in
I'll say
Cleveland,
that.
bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Go look at him. At number 8, go look at his numbers, dog. He was a
Mike
problem,
and
bro.
Dominique was like motherfucking T-Mac and motherfucking Vince and some shit.
Yeah.
And like motherfucking
That's-
motherfucking Zach Levine and motherfucking what's
Come on,
that?
man.
Eric
On to the
Gordon.
next, dog.
That's why I said Clyde Drexler.
Duncan Wise, these the greatest dunkers, bro. On the real.
Yeah,
I love Dr. J, but
Sean Kemp. I'll put Sean Kemp up there. Number 8 for me, Amari Stoudemire.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah,
He ain't never gonna make it.
Mhm. Too many injuries.
He ain't never gonna make it.
Too many injuries.
Hey, yeah, he just his career didn't, he didn't win anything, and yeah. Oh yeah, this way it came in. Lamar Jackson. Yeah, man, that's a prediction. It's the only prediction on my list. I don't think
Man,
he
this
will.
is.
He gotta win. This is my way.
This is the
my
only
way
nigga that
of
don't
putting
gotta
the
win a
pressure
ring
on.
that's there already, nigga.
I
That's the
told-
only thing I can tell you right
I
now.
told y'all.
He there
niggas,
already,
This is
nigga.
the year.
We already
I
put his
the pressure
name in
on
there. He first
everybody.
ballot, first
All
year,
these
nigga.
quarterbacks, you gotta show me.
He might be the
told
only
y'all
nigga
niggas at
be
the
in the
start
Hall
of
of
the year,
Fame inducted
and
while he's still
definitely
playing.
at the head of that list.
You know what
One of
this
the
is?
niggas at the head
A
of that
nigga working
list,
on his
nigga.
bus right now.
Yeah, he need to be.
Dog got the jacket
Really
already.
out,
Whatever
nigga.
he is, dog.
Nigga.
Get it done.
He got
man.
the 2050 Hall of
Get
Fame.
it
Bro,
done.
come on, man.
Mama, look what just
Fuck outta
came.
here, nigga.
Get it
Look what just
done.
You
came.
could have picked a whole other dude
Get
than
it
that,
done.
man.
No, because everybody love to say shit like, "Oh, best regular season quarterback ever to Peyton Manning." But what the fuck is this nigga doing in the postseason? though?
Ross Clyde.
No, but what is he doing? Man, this nigga ain't doing nothing.
Boxing boy.
He right all over the place in the regular season. This nigga get to the postseason, what are you doing? He the best regular season quarterback because he keep winning MVP.
That's kind of a big deal.
It's
kind of a big deal, dog.
That's why it was a big deal for Peyton. He was winning MVP. It's the same thing. Ha 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 ha. Nigga, yes.
He said that,
The
dog.
fuck, nigga? This is what I'm saying. You agreeing with me? Yes. If it was a big deal for Peyton, it's a big deal for this nigga.
Shit.
Best regular season quarterback, except Peyton got it done. Dude got to get it done. Until he do, this list is fluid. That motherfucker on the
I
list.
got you.
Straight up.
Hendo, who you got?
Get it
Number 8.
done.
At number 8,
Mm-hmm.
Latrell Sprewell, man. Latrell Sprewell was a dog on any team. The Knicks team, Maverick team. Shit.
I was
However you want
version him in Golden State.
Bro, That was a nasty one too.
Yeah.
That's the best version.
I mean, yeah, but
That
the
Nick
Nick
team.
version wasn't too bad
The Nick
neither.
team
He
was
was still
winning.
balling. This team just
Yeah,
sucked.
he was
He
winning,
was
but I
winning.
feel like his best version because I
Yeah.
remember.
Because they had a
He was
whip
getting
over there,
more touches and
nigga.
shit.
They had a whip. They had a whip,
He was
nigga.
leading the league in minutes per
Yeah,
game.
Richard. Not Richard Jefferson, but
That's
other
when
little
he really
dunking
came-
ass nigga,
that's
Anthony
when- that's
Richards
when
or whatever his
MJ
name was, the little
When
dunking
I think of
motherfucker.
Latrell, I think of jumping off one leg and bamming that bitch with two hands,
Yeah,
nigga, off
with
the
the
break.
ball head and
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
man, cocking that bitch
Ain't
back
the first
like
thing I
Charles
think of when I
Barkley,
think of
nigga, just-
I think about how I watched that man run full court, dunking on a motherfucker. Then I think about how he choked the shit out that motherfucking coach.
And that's what ended his career.
And that's what put a great spot on his career.
Straight up.
That's my brother's favorite player, bro.
Ain't too much coming back from that.
Number 7, Roddy White. Nobody talks about wide receiver Falcons.
Yeah.
Had a really good career.
They had 3 good
Yeah.
receivers that year.
Mm-hmm.
It was Julio Brown, Roddy White, and somebody else. They had 3 good receivers.
Mhm.
I used to be fucking niggas up on that.
Who you got number 7?
And he got a little Gilbert Arenas, nigga.
Oh
Gilbert
my
Arenas.
God, it's
He
a
gotta
good
be
knowledge.
on the list because he on too many Heat.
It's a great
I'm
knowledge,
using
man.
this nigga's name like a verb almost or some shit now.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even just a noun no more because there's too many moments where I need to use this nigga's name as an example. Not even just as his name, as a fucking example. Look, man, he had a couple good years. Really nice. He put whatever on Kobe. Yeah, all that was nice within 3 to 4 years. Everybody made it sound like he had a whole NBA career. No, he didn't. Anybody can, not anybody, but there's been a lot of people that's been good for 3 to 4 years in the NBA, NFL, baseball, all type of shit, bowling, nigga. It don't matter your 3-year stretch. Nigga, it was 3-4 years. People fizzle out, all types of shit. We don't know what your whole career would look like, except we do, and we didn't. We don't know what the fuck it look like. No, nigga. Oh, nigga, the Hall of Good. You should never be in the Hall of Fame. But he was awesome. He was really, really good.
Well, he actually had more. He had more than that because he won.
That was really good.
No. I'm saying good seasons because a lot of people forget Golden State. He won Most Improved Player second year in the league, 18.
18 points a game.
Yeah. After then he goes to Washington, first year 19. Then that's when it on to 25, 29,
Okay.
28, 19. That's when he got hurt. 13. Washington last year. That's when he averaged 22.6. Last year in Washington, averaged 17.3. Then he went to Orlando.
Are you saying no but saying yes? It's like I'm confused.
Stop.
No. I'm saying I'm agreeing with Hall of Good, but I'm saying that would be a bit hyperbole to say that he just had 3 good seasons. He had 3 stellar seasons, but he had giving you 18 a game. That's a good season.
No, it's
19
not.
Stephen A.
18,
No,
18 a game is not a good
18
season.
in the game ain't even Hall of Good.
You star
You don't think
player?
that's a good season?
18 in the game ain't Hall of Good.
You a star at that?
18 in the game is Hall of Good.
He won most.
He ain't get the Hall of Good till those 3-4
No,
years
I'm
I was
just-
talking
Hey,
about, right?
I'm
in
just
order
saying-
to
I'm
win
just saying
most
he was
improved, that
good.
means you had to be shitty
My
before
guy,
that.
bro.
He averaged-
You act like the 3 years he was averaging 30. He was not.
No, he averaged 25.
He ain't
29
even
points.
Alex. He ain't even
29
Alex
points.
English and Adrian
No,
Dentley.
and I agree, but
You
I'm
ain't beat
just
them numbers
saying-
from the
He ain't even put
70s.
them
You know what I'm
numbers
talking
up.
about.
I'm
Not
just
then.
saying. I just feel like it's a bit hyperbole to just say
Yo,
he only had
run
3
it back.
good seasons.
I just
He
dissed you.
that's not true.
No, the question is Hall of Good.
Yes, he's a Hall of Good. I totally agree with
Run
that.
it
Right.
back. I just dissed.
So I'm saying Hall of Good seasons. Because you trying to tell me now
I damn near
that
have to agree with
18
him.
points
He's making
is
an obvious
debatable
debate.
for a Hall of Good season. When I'm trying to tell you, there's been a lot of people that average 18 points, and they ain't even in discussion right now for Hall of Good.
Okay, that's a fair point.
I'm just saying.
No, that's
man,
fair.
we come
That's
off
fair.
here, Hall of Good.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I got you.
man.
Hendo, who you got?
All the good.
Mm-hmm. Number
Man.
7.
Baron Davis, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baron Davis, bro.
Yeah.
Baron Davis
Was
is
that
somebody
timing
who
up
is
there?
just a dog. Can score from every area.
Man, that
There
one
was
time
nothing
they
he
brought him
couldn't
out
do,
of-
but at the same time, there was nothing that he really did the best.
I can't remember that famous
He
tournament
just got hurt.
out there because
True.
he went to the league and
But he had some good
won.
opportunities to come through. I think that Hornets team was kind of nasty. I think that Warriors team was kind of nasty too. And those were times where he did take advantage, but they really lost in the playoffs. And that's what had nothing to do with injuries. That Warrior team
I don't
literally
recall
lost in
him
the
ever being
playoffs.
on a good team.
I do.
That's
I thought that Hornets team was decent.
No, they were young.
They were trash.
It was a young, good Hornets team. I thought it was decent, bro. But that Warrior team was the best team,
No,
probably.
they weren't good though.
They weren't terrible,
overachieved.
They overachieved.
Yeah, they overachieved. And there was a lot of
They weren't good.
I think they were
Yeah,
terrible.
knuckleheads and shit on this damn team, man.
I
love Aaron Rose. He should have been a Hall of Fame. He just got hurt.
But he not gonna make it up there. We know it.
Number 6, Todd Gurley.
Knuckleheads. Todd Gurley, yeah. Okay. Yeah, he ain't never gonna make it. I ain't think about him. A couple other motherfuckers not you mentioning. I ain't gonna.
Who you got, number 6?
Number 6, I got Jamal Lewis, man.
I like that.
Fortunate.
Jamal Lewis.
Running back, Ravens. I like
Yeah,
that.
he was cold as a bitch.
Hendo, number 6, Olive Good.
Damn, man. I really be thinking about this, man. Cool coach.
He already in the Hall of Fame.
Is he?
Ooh, is he? Yeah.
From overseas, though.
Well, because of those
Because of the overseas stuff, yeah, because-
overseas and because with the Bulls.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we did talk about that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna recant that, man. You know what I'm gonna put there?
Rob Horry.
Mark Gasol. Paul Gasol, brother, with
I
the
know.
Grizzlies.
He got Defensive Player of the Year the year before.
And he got a ring. But I don't think he'll make it to the Hall of Fame. He's a great player.
He was Defensive Player of the Year.
He's a great player. I just don't think he'll make a Hall of Fame.
Probably won.
Nah.
And he got a ring. And he got a ring with Toronto. With Kawhi now. I don't think he'll make it. He's an amazing player, bro. I'm sorry. I've always liked
so
Mark.
sad, but I feel like I'm going to a funeral.
But I like Mark
But it's
Gasol.
like,
Dog is
man,
a really
it's
talented
like-
dude. Like we look at Paul as how I look at Mark.
Some bullshit.
Mark just bang down low. No, Mark is just better down low.
Yeah.
Marcus Gasol, not Paul Gasol.
No, they not. I ain't say they are, but they all got their respective talents. But let's not act like that Grizzly team wasn't going to the playoffs and just getting their ass bust. Pause. And then he had to go over to Toronto to win it all. He's a solid player. And you playing in the West, you made a Grizzly team competitive.
That team was more stacked.
Mike Conley, Zach Randolph, the one brother that played defense. It was a nice team, bro. They competed, bro.
Yeah. They played strong.
It was just more that style. They had a different.
They competed, man. Don't pick and through.
It was
Then-
their style.
because it's crazy. As soon as he left from over there, he went over to Toronto and got a ring.
I
With
don't
the
even
team
know
they
if he
had.
was even starting, though.
Yes, the fuck he was, bro. Yes. He was a starter, bro. You just trying to sprinkle hate on that man. That's why he all the good.
It's fucking Mark Gasol. Why would I sprinkle hate?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, man.
Mark Gasol.
I'm trying to figure it out.
Number 5, Chris Johnson, running back.
Oh, yeah.
2,000-yard season, but will not make the Hall of Fame.
That's a good one. That's a very good one. The dude was major and nice. He was everybody's favorite player for 2 years. But
God, you funny as shit, dog.
It's a fact. Ocho Cinco. Dog,
Ooh.
because really, when you look at him, the way he always talks and shit, it seemed like he was going to be in the Hall of Fame. He went as far as to put a Hall of Fame jacket on.
I remember that.
He ain't going to the Hall of Fame.
Agreed.
I hope so.
I got one for you. So you ain't know?
No, it's on you. It's on you.
Oh shit, Antonio Brown.
Number 5.
Antonio Brown will not make it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he'll be in the Hall.
No, the fuck he won't.
Absolutely.
No, the fuck he won't, bro.
This is
No,
a
he
great
won't, bro.
question.
No, he
This
won't.
is a great
Not because of
question.
accolades, because of crazy
We
off
got time.
off the field shit, bro.
We got
Because of the off
for this
the,
right
they
now,
not gonna
bro.
do it because of the off field antics. I'm telling you, bro.
I don't know. That's why this is an amazing question.
He'll make the Hall of Fame.
I don't think he will, bro.
He just won't be first ballot.
I'm torn.
I don't think he
I
will,
don't even
bro.
know.
I don't think he will.
If
The
they
stats is
fuck
there.
with T.O.,
Thank you.
if they fucked with T.O., bro.
You think they not
You know
gonna
what
do
I'm
that
saying?
with? You think they not gonna do with AB?
it
come
will
on,
take
bro.
him forever to get in this.
Come
bitch.
on, bro.
right.
This nigga fuck around, be gray in the face before he get it, bro. His kids gonna get it.
Is T.O. in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, yeah.
But how long did it take though?
Yeah.
One proven.
How long did it take for T.O. to get in there?
I don't know.
What
Maybe
was the
the
first
judges
thing I
in the
said?
future
He won't
be
be
more
first
willing to
ballot.
give.
I don't think, bro.
He'll
It's
Get over.
I don't
more
know.
lenient
I don't know, bro.
judge.
I don't know,
146 games, 12,291 yards, 83 touchdowns.
bro. This nigga's
7-time Pro Bowler, 4
Hold on.
I promise to
Bro.
God, he my favorite wide receiver
Hall
all
of
the
Fame,
time.
feel me?
all
Dog.
20.
But
Before
be
the
out.
crazy shit.
This not even. Hold on. Let me get to the gist of
I've
it.
never seen anybody be that great.
Let me get to the gist of it.
Yeah.
I think this man is currently wanted by the U.S. for some involvement and something to have to do
bro. How did they do OJ? You think OJ stats don't matter? They took OJ and his stats and removed all that shit, nigga. If OJ not in the Hall of Fame and they removed OJ Hall of Fame, you think they're not gonna do that to this nigga?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. I'm
Killing
sorry.
somebody and taking your shirt off, 2 different things.
Yeah, actually,
Nah, bro.
Yeah, he kind of accused of murder.
Allegedly, they listen. The nigga didn't even get convicted of the murder, and they took that shit. The nigga never got convicted. They took this shit. They was like, what? He convicted of what? He killed who? Man, you ain't got all that shit, man. Take them plaques off all that shit, man. We ain't fucking with this nigga. Ortho? They bear orthodontist. That's the only ortho I know, nigga. Yeah, come on, man. I don't think it's because of the off-the-field antics. I think sometimes when they try to look at preservation of how you were on and off the field, certain people I think they try to keep away. And unfortunately, I think he has the stats to do it. I think it won't make it because of the off-the-field antics. That's all.
I'm pretty sure he'll get in, bro. It's just gonna be. It's just
You don't know, bro, but you don't know,
Just
bro.
gonna wait.
You don't know. You don't know. That's why I thought long and hard about this one. You just don't know.
Almost.
'Cause I got another one for you too.
I'm almost guaranteed.
I got another gamble for you on the lot.
Number 4. Number 4. One of my second favorite probably. Actually, my favorite college basketball player of all time. One of my favorite players of all time. Glenn Robinson. Big dog.
Yeah, big dog, man. Big
no
dog.
one talks
Glenn.
about Glenn Robinson, man.
Definitely
That was
talk about
crazy.
dog.
I saw the all-time mini team they put up, and he was not on there. It's like, dude, you must not watch basketball.
It was a
you must
lot
not
of
watch.
disrespect to Big Dog, man. A lot of disrespect.
Who you got number 4, Bills Hall of Good athletes?
Frank Gore, man. Frank Gore.
Wow. He'll make the Hall.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he will.
He'll make the Hall.
Well, then let me replace that with the Ball brothers. I love them niggas, man. Ain't none of them.
All of them.
niggas
You
go
put
to the
all
Hall
of them
Fame.
there
That's
as
another
one.
prediction. That's the second one. I said one. Fuck that. Yeah, all 3 of them, bro.
If Frank Gore he'll make the Hall of Fame.
I hope so, man.
I
He
think
had
it's
the rushing title for a second.
16,000 yards.
Didn't he have the rushing title? 16. Yeah, didn't he have the rushing title for a second? Did Emmett break that? Or did he have it and he broke Emmett's?
He might have.
He played for a long ass time.
He played
Frank
for
Gore.
16 years.
Yeah, he played for a long ass time. I feel like I don't know. He had some title. I feel like it was a Russian title, dog.
Yeah,
Just
that
'cause
might
he was
have been
playing for
06.
too
I think it
goddamn long.
was 06 because he averaged 1690. He has 1,695 yards rushing.
Oh, just for 1 year?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about longevity. Something, man. He played.
Yeah, no longevity. I would have to look, but that's actually why I think, because I think he's like second all time in rushing or something like that.
I'm trying to tell you. I remember when he broke the shit. Like when he was number 1. I feel like he was number 1 for a second. Yeah, that motherfucker played forever. It was longevity though, because he was never the greatest fucking running back. You know what I'm saying? He was just a reliable guy who was there all the damn
He's
time.
third all time. He's second behind Walter Payton.
Okay.
726
So
yards.
it's Emmett Dan Walter.
It's Emmett Walter, then Frank Gore,
Right.
then Barry Sanders, then Adrian Peterson.
He'll be
Barry Sanders at fucking 4 still somehow. How? Nigga, how?
That nigga.
How the fuck is Barry Sanders at 4?
It's crazy. The players behind
That
Barry,
nigga walked
Adrian
away from
Peterson,
football
Curtis
without a limp.
Martin.
This
Davis
nigga,
Thompson.
Barry Sanders, is Kaiser Sershay, nigga. This nigga done walked away from football without a limp. This nigga is.
Yeah, he's a problem, bro.
Hey, get the fuck out.
Who'd you have hit though? Number 4.
At number 4. Number 4. I think I'm going to put a lot of Divac. I don't think he made it. I don't know if he made it in
Hall of Fame already.
Is he?
Mhm.
I thought he made it on the back end. I thought he did. Number 4 for me. Ooh, it's Hall of Good. Hall of Good. What's my man? Rondo. I don't think he on there, is he?
No, but I think Rondo will make it.
I don't know yet. I like Rondo personally, his accolades,
And
but
he
I
got
don't
2
know.
rings.
Yeah, but a lot of the people we mentioned got rings, and sometimes rings ain't the bomb factor. Rondo was probably one of the most consistent guards, but there's other people on that team that kind of outshine outshine Rondo's performance at times. And I think sometimes when we think about where we going as far as Paul Pierce, KG, and everybody else that was on that team, even Ray Allen, all them motherfuckers are Hall of Famers, but yet Rondo's the only one lacked off. I think that's where it kind of stands with that. I believe he is, but I don't know if that's enough to get it in there.
I think Headz down here, though. I think that
Because
alone.
he might even got it.
He
Did he
won
get a ring with
another
that Laker team?
Bubble team.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. He got
Yeah.
two. He got two. He got
He
one.
was the quarterback of that team when LeBron was. Like, go look at them assists and shit. He ran
Rondo
that
was
team.
good everywhere he went.
He was.
That's-
He run the show.
That's
Chicago should have never let him go.
But that
He got
doesn't.
a lot of-
But
lot
that's
of
not
people
enough to
could've
get
won.
you to the Hall of Fame. though,
Man, we got
sometimes.
good, but he hurt his hand or his wrist.
But that's not enough to
You know
get
what
you
I'm
to the Hall of Fame at the end of the day. I mean, that joke.
No, his numbers, like Rondo numbers are crazy.
They're always been crazy, but they're not Hall of Fame numbers. Is all that I'm saying.
Oh, you could absolutely compare LeBron. His numbers compared to
You
some
can
players.
say that, but
That's my last one.
I don't need a whole one, Joey.
No, I need smoke at the same time, cuz I'm over here. I can't be without at this moment.
You stupid as hell.
You
Man, he played for a lot of teams.
He did. That's what I'm saying.
Number 3, Jamal Crawford.
Damn, Hall of Good. Yeah, because 6th man of the year, multiple years ain't gonna do it enough.
And I don't think he better than Ricky Pierce, but that's a different story.
Yo,
We on number 2 though, ain't we?
No, number 3.
number 3.
Man, I don't know how I'm miscounting this now.
Because Big Dog was my number 4.
I figured somebody else out there. I don't know how I'm counting this wrong. I'm going to Carson Palmer, man.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That was
injuries.
nice.
Yeah, injuries.
That ain't work out. On the real.
Hendo, you got number 3.
Number 3, T-Mac. I don't think T-Mac gonna make it, man. I'm a huge T-Mac fan. I just don't think he finna make it to the Hall of Fame.
You're in the Hall of Fame.
Is he?
It don't matter. It
Off the
fucking
end?
matter.
Shit, that's
No,
tough,
the point
man.
is the same, nigga. You shouldn't be there. Nigga.
You think?
I don't think so. That nigga my number one nigga.
I recant that.
Wow.
I
Hell
take T.
yeah.
Hey, I take T-Mac off and I put Reggie Bush on there.
Ooh, I thought
All
I
the
was
good. He ain't win nothing. He's a good motherfucking running back, one terrible receiver and all that. Reggie Bush.
Okay. Reggie.
First round draft pick.
Ouch. Yeah.
He was a first rounder, wasn't he?
Who was that? Reggie Bush?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nigga. He was like number
He's number 1.
No, he wasn't number
No,
1.
it's like number 3. He was the first rounder.
I want to say he was number. I think he went 2 or 3 to the Saints.
Yeah, he was top 5 for sure.
Because that's what I was saying is that whatchamacallit went before him. That's what I was saying. Mario Williams. And a lot of people were saying the Texans shouldn't draft him. They should draft Reggie Bush to be the first player they draft.
They were fucked up doing that.
Shit.
Who you got number 2, Bill? I got him.
Is it, I don't know this nigga, what's the name? Not what, but Bobby Bonilla.
Ooh.
Not only was he dope on the field, but that contract he got from the Mets was like legendary. He gonna pay me $1 million every year for 25 years. This nigga was long retired, still collecting checks from these niggas. That whole deal was legendary. But yeah, not quite good enough to be remembered like that. You know what I'm saying?
I totally fucking agree. Totally agree. Number 2 for me, I think it might be a little high, but this guy a baller, bro. I don't think he'll make the Hall of Fame. He should. Joe Johnson.
Yeah, no. He's definitely not gonna make the Hall of Fame.
He was a walking bucket.
Dog.
Yeah.
Joe Johnson, problem, bro.
Yeah.
Everywhere he went. Everywhere he went. Joe Johnson. Hendo, who you got number 2?
I gotta show love to the kickers because they get no love. Robbie Gold.
Love it.
Damn.
Love it.
Okay.
He'll never be a Hall of Famer, but he's put up more points than a lot of motherfucking kickers, bro.
Damn.
Nigga, yeah, because I love that pick. Number 1 for me, man, Hall of Good. I hate to say it. I don't even like to use the word hate. Bo Jackson.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Bo Jackson.
Yeah.
Greatest Hall of Good
Didn't
player.
play long enough. Yeah.
Nope. Didn't play long enough.
I know a guy who played long enough. Tracy fucking McGrady. That's my number 1 fucking pick.
Hall of Famer.
It don't fucking matter. I heard when you said that shit. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? No, dude. And I'm not saying take away his whatever. I'm like, no. But he's Hall of Good still. If you can say Rob Horry, even if Rob Horry right now was to make it to the Hall of Fame, you would still call him Hall of Good, right?
No, I respect him as a Hall of Famer.
I feel like you would still crack the joke a few times. So I'm gonna
I
crack
think he
this
would,
joke. Exactly. So I'm gonna crack this joke at least this one time. Hall of Good for T Mac. And I give him his respect later. You know, I gave him his respect before and I give it to him later. But for the sake of this conversation, Hall of Good. Because he never did shit. You know what I'm saying? It was all them highlights for nothing. I don't even know playoff run with this motherfucker doing a damn thing.
T-Mac had 7 really good seasons.
Regular season like Lamar
He
Jackson.
averaged 31.
And the majority of them was with the Rockets.
And won what? Him and Lamar
There's
Jackson.
a couple with Orlando and a couple with the Rockets.
They didn't do anything in the playoffs. You talking about regular seasons and stats and
Played
jumps.
15 years, averaged 19.6.
All of
He had
it.
4 good
You
years.
look up his
He had 4
playoff
good
stats.
years with Orlando and 3 good years with the
Look
Rockets.
up
And he fell
how
off
many
like bad
playoff
dope.
wins he got. That's
He had
the
Yao Ming,
embarrassing
he had
part.
Sean
All
Battier,
of
he had
these
all the
years.
niggas, Ron Artest. He had a bunch of niggas.
years.
He had Ray Frost.
He
And
had 5 good years with Orlando.
come on, man. It's just down
How many
getting
playoff wins did Tracy McGrady have?
3.
It's
3.
ridiculous. We ain't gonna sit up here and just
T-Mac. Okay, I'm not.
zero playoff series wins.
Oh, I thought he had 3.
No, he won 0 playoff series
Can't get
during
right.
the prime. Oh, during the prime.
Most of
Yeah,
them.
he got
played
3
a-
because
But he played
was
a
with the
role on the
Spurs.
San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
That reached the NBA
Yeah,
finals.
right.
The NBA finals.
So he got the wins. That's what I'm saying. The 3 with the
Still didn't
Spurs,
win.
bro.
Maybe if he was a good enough role player, maybe he'd have helped
Man,
them
that
out.
nigga rolled that
They
bench. That
lost
nigga didn't
it.
see no clock,
Yeah,
bro. All that whole thing, niggas forgot he was even. They was like, damn, is he back there? Like that. That's that's how he played that season.
When the ball was in his hand, he ain't do shit. I don't even know what this. No, all look good.
No, that's fair. I know who you got.
Number 1,
Yes, sir.
One.
I got a 2-way split. There's always got to be a 1A and a 1B. James Harden,
Okay. Oh yeah.
because James Harden inevitably will be in the Hall of Good. I'm sorry, he will not be a Hall of
He
Famer. I'm sorry.
He'll be
He'll
a Hall of
absolutely
Fame.
be
The
a Hall of Fame.
NBA is very lenient.
I don't
He'll
know.
absolutely.
They
be a
very
Hall of
lenient.
Fame.
They're not like the NFL.
I don't
There's a
know.
99% chance.
Him and D Rose.
Yeah, D-Rose.
D Rose gonna be in there.
I don't know.
Yeah, he gonna cry up there too.
I don't know, bro.
No offense.
I don't think he is.
So he gonna cry up there
I don't
too.
think he will, bro.
He should. If you're talking about just basketball.
No, he's not, bro.
He
I'm
should.
sorry. He'll be a late ballot, maybe, but Hall of Good as of right now because
I agree.
of injuries.
He's a sympathetic vote
But
and a good
the
dude.
same, but
Yes.
the
You
same,
know what I'm saying? The combination
Yeah.
of the
for
two.
the same reason
I
you
could
gave
definitely
Harden,
He's
for the
getting-
same reason you said about T-Mac, as I say about Harden.
Exactly.
You've never done anything in the
Exactly.
fucking
You
playoffs,
ain't
nigga.
did
You
shit.
ain't did
I
shit
don't
in the
give a
playoffs,
fuck if you go to the
You ain't led a
Warriors.
team. The only team that
I
went
ain't
there was a
gonna
team
that,
led by
'cause I
2
don't
other
give a
niggas
fuck
in their
if you make it
prime.
to- I don't care if you make it. I don't. He's still Hall of Good to me.
No,
James Harden is a Hall of Good.
I'm sorry, he is all good,
No,
bro.
James
He's
Harden's a
all
Hall of
good.
Famer.
I can't say it
Y'all
right
are
now, I'm
smoking
sorry.
Great though.
I-
James Harden is a flat out
First
Hall
of
of
all,
Famer,
you ever
bro.
knock that?
You're not, bro. You're not finna. Motherfuckers 11-time All Star, 3-time scoring
Keep
champion,
going.
8-time All
That All-Star
NBA,
shit's
2-time
overrated now.
assist champ,
Anybody make the All-Star game,
six-time
How many
MVP,
finals appearances?
All rookie team.
How many finals
We
appearances?
not, bro. He
How
had
many
one.
West?
One.
How many West or
24.
East Coast
One.
finals
One
appearances?
and one, all with the
Listen,
Thunder.
No, how many playoffs?
All with the
runs?
Thunder, 1 and 1.
I want to know what the exactly.
All
When
with
he came
the
off
Thunder.
the bench.
Bench.
That's
right.
cool.
None led by him.
24.1, 5.6, 7.2 assists for his career.
Westbrook
He's
will be a
a
Hall of Famer
Hall
for him.
of Famer.
Westbrook will be
Guess
a Hall
who
of
else is
Famer.
in the Hall of Fame didn't win nothing? Alex English.
No,
Guess
this
who else
thing's
is in the Hall of
terrible.
Fame didn't win nothing? George Gervin.
I ain't saying he ain't gonna make it.
That's all I'm saying.
No,
He-
we
he-
saying
he's
we
in the
don't
Hall of
care
Fame.
if he make it. We
I'm
saying
saying
he
I don't
all
think he's
look
gonna make it.
good. The
No,
same
that's
way Rob
crazy,
Horry
bro.
were to make it,
That's
and you
Never
would call
won
him
nothing.
all look good. It's the same way we can call this man all look good.
so.
if
Who's
he
more
make
worthy?
it.
Who was more worthy of a Hall of Fame? Robert Horry or James Harden?
Robert Horry.
I would say Robert Horry, the guy
By
who
far,
won 7 rings.
not only said by him, but said by his peers.
We
His
can't,
peers said it.
We can't.
His own teammates said
say
it.
the guy that won 7 rings.
His own
Why can't we
teammate
say
has said that. His own teammate said
I like
that.
saying that.
Okay, you're right. T-Mac, you right. T-Mac won a ring.
No,
with the
nobody's
Spurs.
No, he didn't.
My
They didn't reach the finals.
Why?
Because they didn't win.
They didn't win it. They didn't win it.
They didn't
Okay,
win it.
right.
Stop.
They actually
Big
got
Dog.
swept.
Big Dog won a ring with the Spurs.
I don't think he did.
Yes, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, he was on that team.
Yeah.
Well, he won a ring. Good.
Right. Right. But did he?
But did he?
Did he really?
The ball wasn't in his
Right.
hand, but he won.
It's the same thing. That's the same concept. Robert
Except T-Mac did not win. Yes,
No,
he never.
no,
even
no,
as a bench player,
no,
he's a loser.
No, what I'm saying is
I'm
Robert
fucking with you.
Horry was not the driving force of his championship rings. He
Right.
was a part
Right.
of winning those rings.
But that's
So-
the
so-
age-old question. Would you rather have
I
all the rings with less of the accolades, all the accolades with no rings? It's a Charles Barkley.
I understand
Conversation.
that, but when we're talking about who Hall of Fame, we're looking at body of work and who is the better player. James Harden has won MVP in this league. He's been the best player in the league at some point in his career.
And people
James
win
Harden
rookie
had
of the year
John-
and still not make that shit.
Sure,
Yeah.
Michael Carter Williams. That's a great example. Sure.
This is gonna be hilarious.
I'm sure it will.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm sure it
I
will.
was just saying.
I'm just simply saying, in my opinion, you have to be dominant for at least a decade to be considered a Hall of Famer. That's how I feel. James Harden has absolutely done that. You can't, if you look at his numbers and you put him up against other Hall of Famers, you can't sit here and say he's not a Hall of Famer. It's not always about winning rings, which is why I brung up George Gervin. No one would say, well, no, he ain't a Hall of Famer, which is why I brung up Alex English. No one's not going to say he's not a Hall of Famer. Kiki Vanderway, you can't say he's not a Hall of Famer. Like, it's not all about rings. It's about accomplishments.
It
It's
is.
about accolades as well.
Because
that's
when we
all
talk-
I'm simply
But
saying.
when we talk about guys like Richard Hamilton and Kyle Korver, all who have the same skill set as like a James Harden, just because they don't break you down the ISO for an hour and
Totally
a half.
different skill sets.
True, but all of them
Yeah.
shoot the three ball. Only them, they run off the screens, and this dude has to do an ISO until he has to get to it. The difference is there's a more of a green light than there was past for that. So them players are a little different. When I'm telling you as far as skill sets, as far as going to ball, he not that good. These are regular season stats that he putting up accolades. When it comes down ball into hand, he is one of the top 3 worst turnovers in the playoff series, other than sometimes LeBron James and another dude.
Playoffs, bro.
No, I'm just saying because this is the time it counts, and when the team leans on you, that's hard for me to look at you as a Hall of Famer. Is when the team lean on you, didn't win shit. I'm sorry, I can argue a fact for a lot of other people.
Don't put nobody in the Hall of Fame if they don't win a fucking ring.
No. If you're the star of the
Because-
team,
because-
if you're the
because
star of the
that's what
team
we're
and you
saying.
didn't do shit for him in the playoffs, that's what I'm saying.
That's what. Okay, fine.
I
Alex
can-
English not a Hall of Fame.
Well,
George
it's,
Gervin
it's,
not a Hall of Fame.
it's hard for me to say
That's
that
what
you're,
we're saying,
but
then.
you're the best player on the team and you don't win the first round ever of your team unless somebody else is playing for you. That's hard for me to put you in the Hall of
But
Fame.
you're a
yes.
Hall of Fame if you hit wide open shots. Got it.
Yeah, no. If you hit the hardest shots,
Got
and the hardest
Wide open.
shots, the wide
Wide open.
buzzer
I've-
beater
I've
shots,
looked
because
up those
buzzer
wide
beater,
open.
but buzzer beater shots at that
Right,
time.
you did your job.
Right, you
Steve-
did your
Steve-
job.
Steve
But
Kerr.
I said
Steve
they're
Kerr.
gonna
All
get
good.
it.
No, you're a Hall of
Because
Fame.
I know
Steve
that,
Kerr.
I know the
You're Hall of
NBA is
Fame.
lenient like that, so I know you're gonna get in.
Yeah,
I still feel like
he
he all is good, and I feel like the funniest part about it is that we compare him to Rob Boring when we talking about Hall of Fame inductees. You know what I'm saying? Like it's hilarious because like Rob Boring to be Hall of Good. So yeah, it's just funny that their names even the same sentence though. But I mean, same point in time. Though, I feel like Harden is gonna get in, and I feel like Ori
Absolutely
just may
get
not.
in.
But
You're a top 5
we
shooting
still
guard
got
all
our
the time.
opinions on who Hall of Good or not.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
Because that dude is definitely Hall of Good. He ain't never impacted change.
I don't.
He never
I don't-
impacted winning.
He never impacted winning in the playoffs.
The best team.
That's true, but the thing is, I'm not.
That's when you great. This
I
is a
under-
Hall of Good conversation.
You just. But
So
listen,
this is
but
when
listen,
you great. It's in a playoff, right? You just admitted that.
I agree, but the same analogy that I used for Eli earlier, when I was talking about him, and I was saying, okay, I get what you're saying, as far as him being trash in the regular season, but he's big in the playoffs. So he come up big in the Super Bowl. People gonna say, well, that's why Eli should be in the Hall of Fame. I can make that same argument and say, cool, James Harden might not be great in the playoffs, but he's dominant in the fucking regular season. That's why he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Eli stepped up in Super Bowls and playoff runs.
Right, but he was trash in the regular season.
No, but that's how you be great. Great time is playoffs.
But
That regular season shit. But we all know that.
But if we're barely,
we all know
but
that
if
though.
but if you're trash in the regular season, how the fuck you gonna get to the playoffs?
Your team. But guess when the lights came on, guess what you did?
I just
Because when the lights come on, what you do matters.
It absolutely
When LeBron James played
Yes.
all of these seasons, the last 10 years,
yes.
we didn't judge him on his regular season. We judged him on what he did in the playoffs.
Right,
Because we already know he great.
Right, but what?
So now it's levels to your greatness. All that what make you great.
There we
not
go.
the regular season.
There we go. I'm glad you said it because that's all I'm saying. It's levels. It's the same thing with the Hall of Fame. It's levels to the Hall of Fame. There you have Dolph Shades, and then you have Charles Barkley. They're both in the Hall of Fame, right? You got Vlade Divac, and then you have Patrick Ewing.
But see, I'm
It's
not arguing.
levels to the Hall of
I'm not
Fame.
debating on you if Hart will be in the Hall of Fame.
Right,
I think he will.
Right. You just don't feel like you should.
Yeah, I'm just telling you why he's
right.
Hall of Good.
No, I
because
get
that's the framework of this question.
No,
that's what we talking about.
I totally,
is that this dude is not great.
Yeah,
in our opinion, we don't feel like he did anything when it count.
I'm not saying he great. I just don't know if he Hall of Fame right now to the point where it's not Hall of Good. He has an impact on the game, but it's never been a winning impact to where a point where it's been prevalent. Winning some season games is cute. I've watched some guys come in, like we'll say like Cooper Flags and stuff, get some good wins and stuff like that and win games. But if you don't have an overall impact when the time it matters, it looks very lackish, especially how you get over it. When you come into games and you lead a playoff in turnovers, and you lead the league in missed shots in your first couple of playoff games, literally Harden stats, leading in missed shots. You have shot the shot out shit. You're not an impact on that. We can talk about season stats, but I just think it's Hall of Good right now due to his impact playoff wise when it comes to winning on the bigger level in the stages. Where I've watched people like Lively and Whites and Livingstons and stuff like that step up in these big moments. Aged Iguodala step up in these bigger moments. Austin Reeves step up in bigger moments. That's all I'm saying. That's all. And Austin Reeves is just getting started.
I don't think he should be speaking the same breath as James Harden.
What? Just as far as shooting the three? We're talking about just shooting or impact the game and winning.
Definitely not shooting. James Harden's like top 5 all time.
Austin Reeves probably got more playoff wins than him.
During the regular season.
Austin Reeves has more playoff wins than him.
As a third option.
He got the worst.
As a starter.
Game 7.
As a starter.
James Harden got the worst close out of Game 7. I forget which one it is. Stats in NBA history, not even close.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga's gonna go out and shoot 5 for 21.
Yeah.
On a regular basis, nigga, in the closeout game.
Yes,
when you give him the ball. Awful when it matters.
Michael Porter Jr. got
all
more
of
wins.
good. You good.
I'm just saying, right? But you
ain't never came one obstacle.
That's not comparable though, bro. You can't compare somebody as a third or fourth option to somebody that's a first option. That's not comparable to say.
I'm saying when he a first option, this nigga shoots horribly. If you put up 20-something shots, nigga, you the first option. I'm saying this nigga, if you go look at his closeouts, either closeout games or his game 7s with this nigga in it. Because it just happened again last year. This ain't no old shit. It happened again last year with the Clippers when this nigga shot like 5 for 21 or some shit, bro. It happened the last time we seen him. It ain't even like I'm reaching back far. It's the very last time we seen him in an NBA uniform playing basketball in the game that mattered. The game that counted. It was the last time we seen him.
No, I totally agree. When it comes to the playoff, he definitely
5 for 21.
He's definitely not
Get
good.
the ball to him. And I'm telling you all year.
He's
telling me all year you having a good year. You telling me his stats. He's this. I'm saying fuck them stats, man. He ain't finna do shit. He ain't finna do shit, man.
You heard what that man said. Fuck them
This
stats.
nigga out of here.
Hey, Hall of Fame. He's still gonna
He
be
ain't
Hall of
affect
Fame.
change. He was young.
He's
Now
all
he old.
good right now.
He's
Now he old. Hey man, don't be mad at me. Don't speak. Hey, look here, man. I'm telling you what we all see, man. Come on, man. This is
Hall of
barbershop talk, right? We can say whatever we want, right? James Harden ain't got it no more. He ain't got it the way he used to have it when the referees called every foul when he came through the lane and dipped his arms low and brought his arm up through somebody's arm and threw a shut up off the backboard and made it. They ain't giving you and ones for that, and they definitely will never give you and ones for that in the motherfucking playoff. You can't call that shit in the playoff every damn time. You can't give a nigga 40 on that in the playoff every time because it make our league look too stupid, like it's too soft. They was never gonna let that shit work in the motherfucking playoff. Wasn't effective enough.
I still, he'll absolutely make the Hall of Fame. You make a case for him.
Making the Hall of Fame.
If we talking just playoff,
In this conversation, he's a Hall of Good player because of these facts that are rendered. The rendered facts.
render facts.
The rendered facts.
Good.
He don't like the facts.
This evening.
I trust me. I love facts. I just don't put as much into playoffs as y'all do, but it's all good. Billy, please tell these people what time it is.
Trade yourself. Don't ever say my government name on this motherfucker. Nah.
Trade yourself. It's that time, man. We in every pod, man. With basically a nice way of telling somebody F you. You don't gotta tell them that. Tell them trade yourself. Now you normally try to keep it with sports figures, Brett Favre, the welfare queen, or Mike Malone, Denver Nuggets former head coach. But this week, Billy, who need to trade themselves?
This nigga again with it. Demetrius Funches. Demetrius, man.
Anyway.
Listen, I got you, Demetrius.
Demetrius.
Listen, man. Demetrius, Tetris. What?
That's what the Mexicans used to say.
Demetrius. Tetris Funches.
They didn't think I could spell my name wrong because I went to a Mexican grammar school. They used to send my paper. Mail used to say Demetrius Sanchez.
You look like you spell your name wrong.
I did one time. I was trying to cheat and was nervous and misspelled my name. And the teacher actually wrote on that next time you cheat.
As long as you tell me that, I remembered that.
Yeah, it was in red.
That's why the joke was funny in my mind.
Yeah.
Same point in time, DeAndre Ayton need to go ahead. Hey, look, man. It ain't gonna get no much easier than this.
Oh,
You playing pick and roll with motherfucking LeBron and Luka. Look here, man. You gotta get a couple of these buckets. It ain't gonna get no easier than this. Like, flat out, bro. Like, get out the way if not. I'm just saying, man. Motherfuckers trying to win, and like, you can be a vital part of, you know what I mean, of helping out, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, put your best foot forward, man. Get the shit together.
Put your best foot forward.
Straight up, man. I'm trying to keep it on the up note, you know what I mean? Upbeat note, you know what I mean? So, man, get the shit together, man.
Shit together, nigga, from old heads.
Word, shit together, man. Maybe that need to be a 7, nigga. Some niggas need to get that shit together because I know the talent is somewhere in there, nigga. I don't know what you doing, you know. You fucking wrong, bitches. I don't know. You are uninspiring to watch. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice if it seemed as if you gave a fuck. I don't know. Anybody else? Fucking DeAndre fucking name.
Who do you trade themselves in though?
I mean, kind of getting down to a situation where like everybody just hating on Angel Reese, man. Trade yourself. This sister came out, did her little Victoria's Secret shit. We get all these little thirsty caps and shit coming on the NBA. Come on, man. Like, listen.
Everybody else doing it. Why can't she do it?
But it's always a problem
league
when
needs
this
some help.
sister seems
The
to.
thing is, she isn't, bro. She's the first athlete to walk the Victoria's Secret.
But
runway.
let her be great. Stop hating on this sister. I see a lot of negative stuff.
It better not be nobody within their own
Stop
community.
saying that. Stop saying you see a lot of negative stuff. You
I
see
do.
a lot of incels.
No, I see
You
a
see a
lot
lot
of
of
I see a lot of
motherfucking
people
assholes.
sitting
Oh,
here
you
and
know
making
shit.
these sideways comments about this sister achieving greatness. She's out here doing what it is she needs to do. Now, if you happen to be a sex symbol and at a time where sex sells and stuff, do what you have to do, sister. I have more power to you going out here and doing what you're doing. I'm not hating how you get your money. It's just everybody seems to be always talking about how this sister is getting her
Super
money.
bro. Super
Always
corny,
talking about how this sister is getting her money. Let her eat. You do not
Let
talk.
that league eat.
You
That's
do
what be
not
killing
talk
me.
about
Y'all trying
any
to tear
other,
down
but you
something
do
good.
not talk about
I
how
wanna
any
see
other,
sisters keep
how
playing
any other
basketball
sister,
at the
how
highest level
anybody
possible.
gets their money but her. It seems like it's always, well, she has a McDonald's deal.
don't
Okay,
care
a
who
lot
do
of
it.
people have
It
a
could be
McDonald's.
some German
No, she
bitch
has
to come over
a.
here.
She's a. Okay, let her do
Yeah,
this. This
let
is
all the
beautiful to
motherfuckers
see,
get
man.
their shit
I
going.
love seeing sisters come out here and be
For
multi-talented
real.
and do other
And
things
a lot
off
of
the
them
court
gotta
because this,
manufacture their own marketing because like the league ain't doing it on the level
and
of
that's
like
what I like to
NBA,
see it. But
NFL,
don't hate
NFL
on her.
got State Farm,
But
these
don't hate on
major
her. But
corporations
don't hate on her
as
because
sponsors.
she's going out here and doing what appeals to her. This is how she makes her money. Don't hate on this
Real.
sister. And there's a lot
Like
of,
the
oh, well,
sister,
she
they
got to
ain't
be
got
half
that.
naked. No, this is what a lot of people are doing. All right, this is what a lot of people. It ain't about no.
Modeling, bro.
She's modeling. And that's what I plan. You know, you envision
They
that with
need that
people
shit
like
too,
that. That's what
man.
I'm saying is
They
I
need
just don't
that
like the
shit.
hate, man. Trade yourself if y'all hating on
Yeah,
these
man,
sisters.
for
Come out
real.
here and make their money,
Man,
man.
if y'all don't know
Yeah,
what
get the fuck
incels
up outta
is,
here,
go look
man.
it up, man. It's a lot of incels.
They need
that's
that
happening around.
bread. Y'all bugging out.
Plain and quick, simple. We need to trade themselves hands down. Stephen A. Man, trade yourself.
They
Bro.
trade themselves every week.
I mean, the way he came at
I love
Jazz,
Stephen
like
A.
Jasmine Crockett, I cannot stand. I'm not a fan of Stephen A. I haven't been a fan of him for probably close to 20 years now. Yeah, just not a fan, man. I understand if you consider yourself on the right, that's cool, bro. Nothing wrong with that. But I think black women in general get enough torn down enough in public, and I've had issues with a sister. I'm not gonna name her name, and I did, you know what I'm saying, care less. A lot of sisters who do a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily agree with. I might talk to these brothers about it. I might talk to my wife about it. What I don't do, I don't go to social media and pile on, because guess what? They get that enough as black women. If you don't have a black woman in your life, you don't kind of understand what they go through on a daily. So I think to have to go through what you have to go through and then look on your device and then have to look at more, I don't want to have to add to that. So me personally, I don't do that, and I think Stephen A. having a much bigger platform than us for right now, I think that's just super corny, and I feel like he does that to a lot of people who look like him as opposed to a lot of people that don't look like him. So I think you've had Megyn Kelly that said some wild things and this and that, and other people on the other side have said wild things, and it seems to be really quiet. And it seemed like when Serena Williams' husband, a white billionaire, had something to say, you were really, really quiet and you were flustered, and I don't know about marriage advice, and it's
Because
just
he was caught off guard on
yeah,
here.
I guess he does every day. He was caught off guard about it. But I don't know, man.
I recall him just like a week ago, not being caught off guard, well worded, very eloquently, telling off a room full of white folks and walking off on their motherfucking ass.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
in the
yeah,
political
that was nice.
affair. I'm just saying, man, because when
Steven
you on
stands
so
on
much,
certain
everything
business,
gets
but-
picked at and misconstrued as far as intent. And I feel like as far as our culture, he gives us way more than that. And I feel like to pick at a person, you know, because at their every word, at every opportunity, is of course common though.
Mhm.
But I feel like we better than that, because standing close to the picture, you cannot see because of the obstruction. Standing back, you can get the full picture.
Mhm.
And I feel like we should be some stand back niggas. You know what I mean? Because you got to be able to see, man, you know what I mean, what the overall benefit to this motherfucker is. He's a Stuart Scott to us. Why would we pick at his every word like that?
I can't
and
say
every
that, though.
time. He
Stuart
is.
Scott was a little bit
Nah,
different, bro.
that's
That's a reach.
If we'd have gave Stuart Scott long enough on TV time, rest his soul.
Stuart Scott
Everybody-
received a way different love than
Every
what
person
Stephen A.
that you,
Smith
every
did.
person that you've ever seen on those airwaves said something bogus before about Mr.
Not Stuart Scott.
Everyone.
Nah, not like that. Stuart's the
he like
thing
Biggie
about
Small's rap career.
the thing
He
about
was
Stuart
great, but
Scott,
it was that quick.
he had more charisma. A Stephen A. is not a charismatic fella. You know what I'm saying?
There is
So
no
who?
that is
Because a Stephen A. Smith is really a how I want to call this. It's an illusion. We don't see the real Stephen A. Smith sometimes. We see a gassed up version of what media.
Stephen A. Smith is a character to me.
Exactly. No. But that's also the portrayed
That's all-
character
that's-
that we
that's
see
all
on
it
there.
is, bro.
But that's a portrayed character. I agree. That's what we see is Stephen A. Smith. That's not necessarily how he is. Now, to say that this brother doesn't have brotherly issues will be outrageous. He does. He goes through just like his. I don't like how he rallies on certain comments, about when it gets to like the inner stuff. When we start getting into the deeper stuff, he seems to rally towards a certain corner more than he does. And when things become more prevalent and we get the things like seeing more media type stuff, he seems to latch on like the shit with him and LeBron. Listen, how two brothers interact, it can be better than that, is what I'm saying. But you wanted to rally the fence, and you get really weird about certain scenarios.
He do corn
That's cornball shit, but you can address certain things better.
That's funny because you say LeBron and he doing cornball shit like LeBron.
It was
ain't
two
doing
cornball niggas
shit.
doing cornball shit. That's how I looked at it when him and LeBron got
I'm
into it.
just saying though.
And I hate to be like that, but it was two corny niggas doing corny shit. What I'm saying is, when I watched the reverse, when I watched two anti-corny niggas, when I watched Mike Epps and Shannon Sharp, when they had an issue and they was joking all this, what did they do? They waited to the All-Star game. They got into a room. They had niggas pushed out, and they went in there and addressed them. That's how anti-corny niggas act.
I'm glad you said that, because that's one great side of that. Because I do understand, appreciate, and wish that could have happened like that. Same point in time, the reason we had that question earlier, you said, was it corny or unnecessary or whatever, and I chose not to say corny, because you can just easily say corny for just the sheer entertainment of it. But the reason I chose not to do that is because I choose not to pick at everybody's little instance. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I think that shit corny. That shit was corny as fuck, nigga.
Cornball shit, bro.
But I didn't want to say that shit.
But it's the facts.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's the honest facts, though. That's cornball shit, dog.
The way they responded to what they responded to made it corny.
And how they
now,
responded.
if I respond to it too, I can motherfucking then be corny. So that's why I choose to respond the way I do sometimes by not calling out corny shit.
The reason that made it corny, and let's keep it a buck, because when we watched you on First Take, you was out there like the conversation I had with so and so, and that was so and so, and such and such, so and so, and that was the so and so.
Think about the jobs this nigga.
Hold on. But then we see you on your podcast. But see, we on your podcast 8 hours later, and you like, it's an atrocity.
You know what I see him on this podcast with? His fucking nephew and his fucking daughter. That's why I see him on this podcast with doing shit.
Now,
think about the opportunities and shit that he's consistently providing for motherfuckers.
Because that podcast was sinking, bro.
And you wanna know what?
And nobody's watching that shit today.
You wanna know what?
As a black man, I can't go against this man in damn near anything when it comes to especially a field that we in right now. This is a field that I enjoy and just played around with in school and motherfucking just always watched all the shows. Even before Steve A, when it was just Kornheiser and them.
He ain't go.
But like, he ain't
go Whitlock on us. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he not Michael Wilbon.
That's my point. He on our side.
So is Michael Wilbon.
This ain't OJ in the 70s.
But he ain't go Whitlock
he
on us.
Our side.
I would,
don't push
Whitlock is terrible.
I would completely disagree and say Stephen A is not on our side. And this is why I'll say that. Yes. Absolutely. Has he put people in a position of power? Has he looked out for brothers and sisters?
So is Jerry Jones.
No, listen. On some real shit. Absolutely, he has. The difference to me, and reason why I say Stephen A is not on our side, because he'll do that shit, and then he'll turn around and remind you that he did that shit, and remind you that you want to know what, nigga, you here because of me. And if you
on the show on air, those jokes.
What do you mean jokes?
On air?
No.
You talking about off air?
No, I'm talking. What are you talking about on air?
When he's recording the show.
Yeah. When you say shit like that,
when he's joking,
I don't feel like that's a joke, bro.
So it ain't a joke either when somebody call him out on something and he do the Austin Powers when he wrong.
Sure.
Is that a joke?
Sure, but what I'm
that's not a joke. 5 minutes later.
No, what I'm saying is. You can say you can say something jokingly, and I feel like you can still be truth in that. You can say some shit jokingly, like such and such, like what your stubby can come here and have on an ugly hat, like, oh, it's a nice hat. That motherfucker ugly. You can say something jokingly and still have real intent behind it. Is it funny when Kevin Hart do that show on Real Housewives of Hollywood, act like he's a big star or some shit? Because it's basically like the same That's a TV
role.
show though.
But this is a TV show.
To a certain degree.
but it's crossing the boundaries of, and that's the creative art about it. Where it's entertaining as well, and it's not just we give you the stat line.
No, I get that. I get all of that. I don't see Stephen A. as an ally, especially when you, because I feel like when you go over to Fox
I feel
News,
like that's our problem.
what do you mean?
We aren't seeing each other. He is a man that looks just like us. He does what we do. He looks just like us, and somehow he's not an ally.
No.
When he consistently goes on there during any topic of any means that's meaningful in any motherfucking way, and gives the perspective that should rally the troops, either that goes unseen, unheard, or unappreciated. But
it's
the
'cause
person
how
that
he
he
rallied
is
the
reigns
fence.
true to me, bro.
It's because how he rallied the fence at
His
some of those times.
only flaw to me is being a motherfucking capitalist, and that can cloud his view on certain issues.
No,
To me.
But even when they break down the old words that we all live by, if you allow a certain action and some things that happen to me, you might as well be riding with the oppressors. And sometimes
What
it
is
kind
he
of
allowing to happen to someone?
it just the certain it's a kind of narrative that he kind of allows for the black people sometimes about how he, because
did y'all see him in a position of authority?
but there's been certain comments.
He can't do certain things
No,
because he's in that role.
There's been certain comments that he's had during times of heightened intensity where we were kind of rallied to him, and he's kind of went left wing on us to kind of appeal to the broadcast and not to the culture.
Or do you
and
feel like that's the way he really felt? And we just don't-
but we don't blame
we
him
don't
for
agree
that.
with him.
We don't blame him for that. But it'd be kind of like how you look at Kanye when you look for him for lines, and then he say like, Harriet Tubman didn't free us. It would be
He's
kind
had
of, but
those moments.
it'd be kind of, but people look to you when you have a platform to a certain degree. And I'm not saying that you have to keep it, but sometimes when you rally with certain people because of the broadcast, and I think that's what Omar's saying, you don't necessarily say your thoughts, you say what everybody want to hear because this is what's going to get you views. And that's why I think he is guilty of at times. I personally do.
You think
I personally do.
He seeks views.
That's your job.
And
I'm sorry, that's your job. I think he's rallied the fence where you don't
I
have
think
a side.
He's proven that the job follows him as opposed to him following the job. If it's a game or something, he may go there and be on the road and shit like this all the time. But he's gained this popularity.
To a certain
He never
degree,
really stepped outside of. I can say maybe he has stepped outside of.
But what's the competition other than him though?
Maybe.
What's the other competition? There's nobody the fuck else. He's literally
What
one
in
of the
the
most
world,
entertaining people on Sportscast. There's not Max Kellerman. You following him?
Well, no, they
Exactly. What was the other homie they had? The other white guy that used to go in front of him. You're not following all these. All I'm saying, you're not following them all like this. You're not. He is the most entertainment because he's flamboyant. He comes out here with these large vocals and he says these large words that pulls your attention. He's attention drawing.
Well, he should have been
attention
a lawyer.
drawers will say things to draw attention, not the right things at the times, is what I'm saying.
Well,
and I think he's guilty for drawing the attention on the wrong
I
things.
don't think
sometimes
he's ever really used those words to. I don't feel like he was trying to draw people in.
I think he has.
The first word was asinine, and then they got taken overboard. They got made fun of. And if I'm making an argument for you right now, but like, so if we want to say that after that word asinine, that's a 9, that's a 10, that's a 11. If we want to say that one word he recognized and then ran with it, I can understand an argument. I really do understand these arguments. I'm not trying to refute y'all on his complete character. What I'm talking about is intent and my respect for a motherfucker that look like me, man. You know what I mean? That I feel like ain't intentionally, trying to leave.
You have that same respect for Brian Gumble?
Well, I don't know Brian Gumble.
But he's another brother that looks just like he just covered golf and other sports that we don't really watch a lot on a broadcast that we don't. I'm just saying, I give that respect to
Is
when
Brian
that respect.
Gumble from Hollis, Queens?
But he's not.
I'm
he's
just
not
wondering,
from
like,
an area that we don't know.
Because we need to carpet. What's the word I'm trying to say?
Compartmentalize.
Compartmentalize. I can't say it right now. But like we gotta section this shit off.
Compartmentalize.
Yeah, we gotta section this shit off, man. Like straight up, man. Like I'm talking about dudes like us. Dude is just a loudmouth dude who had a chance going around writing on the 76ers and shit, beat writing and shit. They threw him on ESPN, the shit worked out and people liked him. This nigga ain't perfect.
No, but there's certain angles that you take on certain sides. For instance, I'll give you a perfect example right here. Point. Ryan Clark, how he takes sides and how he stands on it. Not always right, not always perfect, but he stands on it. Compared to RG3, somebody who rallies the fence and somebody who picks and chooses when to attack certain things like that.
So y'all saying that one time dude came on there and surprised him?
Not one time. What I'm saying he's more guilty of is he's more guilty of trying to make the sales compared of showing us who he really is. When he showed us that show, and I posted that clip of that show with all them other guys up there, and they were talking about that he kept it. Yeah. That was the real Stephen A. Smith. That's what I give him gratitude for when he walked off on that show. Yeah. I give him gratitude for that. What I don't give is when we have issues about Angel Reese and we have things about Lamar Jackson, he takes certain narratives on them that's not appreciative from that. Where I watch somebody like a Michael Whitbon, he doesn't say nothing bad about any of his brothers and sisters. Granted, he's I'm just saying, he's just a little bit more spoken about it. So, if you're going to be that guy we look to, be that guy we look to. You don't just do it 20% of the time, do it a whole 100. That's all.
I don't know.
It's all our opinion.
Absolutely. Got to give a shout out, man. Of course. Press break, man. Wisconsin area.
Fred,
man. Monitor and Rose Street. Of course, they got the good Chicago food. I like the cheesy beef.
I like the press break, man.
If you got the pizza puff, mild sauce, go check out Fred over at Press Break.
Press break sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, man. TJ, baby.
Oh, okay. Check them out, man, over there at Press Break on Rose and Monitor. Fred will look out for you. Sunday, I'm pretty sure they're open, man. Go get some good food, man, watch the games. As well, if you're looking for some good clothing, Jackson Plaza, a breath of fresh. Our brother Focus, phenomenal shop, man, doing big things over there. If you're looking for retros, clothing, as well as does great shoe restoration, check out Focus. Jackson Plaza, a breath of fresh. And then, of course, JV, The Closet. Other brother out here, man, lacrosse doing big things, man. Check out him on 5th and King, The Closet. More retros, man, all different sizes. Go check them out. Man, summertime almost, well, summer is over, but hey, man, you want to get your kick game ready for the winter come, check out the Breath of Fresh and JV, The Closet, 5th and King. And then, of course, man, happy birthday to Marcus Webb, Captain Kush, our brother.
Birthday,
check him out, man. If you're in the Winona area, Winona, Minnesota, check him out. Happy birthday to you, brother. You're always welcome to the basement. If you're looking for a good artist, check him out. He also has clothing. Check out his website, Captain Kush. And then, of course, Rochester, Minnesota. Where can they find some good food?
Man, either at Place 10s,
yes, sir,
which is
Philly
steak place, man, or Wind City, man, a little food truck. Mess with a brother out there, man. Good people, man. Make sure you go out there and get some food from him, man.
Yes, sir. Next Sunday, man, we will be at Logan High. The game will start at 1 o'clock. We'll be there from 1. We got the gym to 6. I'm pretty sure we won't be there that long. But who knows, man. Old school versus new school basketball game. Come check us out next Sunday. The game starts at 1 p.m. Man, can new school, can they pull it out? What, they'll be trying to go for a 4-peat, 5-peat, something like that, man. Or will old school finally get that first win? I want y'all to come out, man. Want y'all to come out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Family environment. Bring friends, bring family. I'm not sure if we're going to have food yet. We might have some food, but man, as always, a lot of fun. Come out, check us out next Sunday. Logan High School, old school versus new school basketball game, Halloween edition, man. But I'm your co-host, Omar, a.k.a. O'Milly, a.k.a. that dude, a.k.a. Mr. Rello. If you know, you know. Great show today. We went a little longer, but man, we're trying to give y'all this good dialogue. We don't always have to agree, but you can always respectfully disagree. That's what it's about, man. Yes, so we appreciate y'all as always. Hit that like button. hit that share button. Don't be dusty, man. And appreciate y'all as always, man. I'm gonna let these brothers do their outro. We out.
Boy, Bills.
Man, it's your man Hendo G, aka French Smoke, aka Cutwater Chris. Make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate all the love. Big shout out to all my Xbox homies. We stay grinding out, motherfucking season 2 of that 2K, man. We all about that work, man. If you on Call of Duty, man, make sure you hit me up on that Warzone. Got plenty guys that fuck with me on here, on there, man. Come and see me, man. Appreciate the love.
Oh, never with the stats and facts. No, really, ain't no head, don't gon' tell you the truth. Be out, Mr. Info. Headz podcast. Yo, we come from all states to the team at the Barclays.
Long ass hit, boy.
Yo, from Wilkes scoring 100 to drop me a 1. The old